kazokumsinga abalile fonse mama swalisa abalile singa kutanganya nango ulute bwawera baswala abalungi netulire bannange tamukeki live stream sina kyakukola and I need to make this in yet. No. Inaya, ready? Wasn't that so quick? They're connected. Inaya, darling, how are you doing? Oh my, the house is so hot. This one is also playing music, so if I open my... How come I don't see it here? I don't think it's there. Wow, that is good. Because I was just like... And then we have not yet even got to... We had not yet got to 1 minute yet even. But it's nice to see you in the chat. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Hey, Iba. Iba. Go Beast, darling. Welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, that was so fast. I'm trying to make something to eat here. So, then why do they put it in my Ghana shillings here? If it is in the other money. Put it in the other color and see. You say it. Happy Thursday, darling. Who unliked? Godbeast has not yet liked my live stream. He's here just lying to me. Just loves talking to me but not liking my live stream. Wow. Mind you, whoever that will work. Because this is not going as it should. Whoever, let me see who said. Because Godbeast from my end, it shows that there is only one like. So the internet has only decided to recognize that it's connected. So hope it's got me again. Really? There is only 4 people. Josh, thank you so much. How are you doing? Josiah, why do I keep calling you Josh? Have you realized that I call you Josh instead of Josiah? It is too light. My screen is blurry, still blurry. I was changing to my what? To my Wi-Fi. Sosh. It must be the camera. Why do you lie? Why do you lie? Sosh, why do you lie? Guys, I'm going to make some ugali. My pan is ready. And my ugali is ready. This is all I have. It's so blurry. Sorry. You can call me Josh. Oh, sorry. I don't like getting people's names wrong, especially when I don't name. Are you not flirting? Okay, stay safe. Looks like it's the network. But I have just changed to Wi-Fi. I thought it would be better on the Wi-Fi. So we go back to the other network. You say shut up and tell me if this is a better one so that I don't have to go back on the, what is it called? On the Wi-Fi. So is this better? Because I was using the Wi-Fi at some point. Bye. Let us first sort the network. I hope this ugali is enough because I'm not willing to go to the shop. It's better now? Okay, let's stay on that then. So my Wi-Fi is she there? Beat it. A bit? That is not impressive then. I'm not a happy bunny. I'm not a happy bunny. So I made beef, guys, when you were not here because I wasn't sure if I wanted to come and do a live stream. So let me show you what I cooked. Oh my god, it is so hot. So this is my sauce. I think you can see that. Ah, yeah, so this is my sauce. I'm already done with that. And I'm going to make ugali. I'm going to try and make ugali with this. So, a moment of silence for the 13 people who ain't liked. Let me pin that. Hi, Kenny. How are you doing? Yeah, so can't believe. My Wi-Fi is so not nice. Give it a run, you can move. I don't know if this portion will be enough. I'm just trusting God that this portion is enough because I don't want to cook a lot of food. Yes, Kenny, please. Thank you for that. Let me just try and make my food first. Then I can talk to you guys. Talk to you guys. Talk to you guys. The way I'm putting it here as if this is how they taught me to make portion. That is why you should not become a chef using the internet because it messes with you. You think you can make food in ways you want to make it, not in the way you should make it. Fabiso, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here. You just put your lips together. That is very hot. Very, very hot. Okay. Guys, let me come back. Just a minute. What's up, baby? 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 Ah! Wee! Very hot, very hot. Ouch, 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 ouch. Very hot. Guys, let me make some more ugali. I didn't go on a business date, so I don't have money. So I have nothing but to do. Charles, I am making ugali. Inaya, sorry about that. Some people don't make ugali in your homes. For the Malawi people, you told me it is in Sima, so I'm making Sima. After convincing someone that my bum don't shake, now I am on the internet shaking. Guys, welcome to the live stream. If you feel like I'm not talking to you, it is not true. I'm making my ugali. I am hungry. I'm a foodie, so. So come on, make a fake. Wanaranja bafa nga tutugenda maaso. Why does it burn my hands? Don't you want to be nice to your girl? Don't you want to be nice to Lorna? Rachon Numia. Rachon Numia. Hey. Hey, hey. Yeah, ooh, ooh. Took it out to be the one that show me how you do all the stuff under. It doesn't look like she can cook. I don't know how to cook, you guys. Ah, Jesus Christ, that was so hot. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toss to the ones over here. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories and bring back memories, bring back oh. Okay. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to go. Juliet, trust me. Better off trust. For somebody else's love, you don't need a prince when you're already a queen. Ugali, 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 ugali. Twende tulia, ugali. Chakula. Okay. That's how you're welcome. Nice to see you in the chat. Let me see. Let me go back to where I stopped. Charles, I'm good. How about yourself? Mr. B2, nice to see you too here in the chat. Charles, I told you I was making ugali, yo. When you go to the market and you like something and it has a price tag, but you watch the stream. Nice, being ironic today. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here. Okay, random, but what's your favorite perfume? Yeah, you guys have favorite perfumes. Hey, Martin, darling, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Nice to see you there. But you people, it is not bread. I don't know why. I was like, oh, darling, that is nice to know. Okay, let me try. Let me use this plate. Why don't I use my beautiful plates? I have ceramic plates, but I prefer to use the wow, Jesus Christ, that one falls so bad, didn't it? Ooh. So when you're done making ugali, you wet your pan. Not in the way you guys think. You make it wet so that it can get ready easy. I don't know why. Okay, that one has been right. Grace, yes, I'm at home. That is nice. Martin, enjoy your rest at home. Yes, Charles, I'm from Uganda. So this is our ugali. It is ready. I made ugali for one person, which is nice. Finally make food for one person. Yes, guys, double tap the screen. But yeah, you're welcome. I told you already I made the sauce, so we don't need to do that. Let me lock this window so that I don't get copyrighted. It is ugali, posho. Looks like snow. Bombastic, side eye. Criminal offensive, side eye. Bombastic, side eye. Criminal offensive. What if we rewrite the stars so you remain to be? Jodeja, welcome back. Yes, Martin, I'm waiting for you to come and eat with you. Don't ask me why I have a lot of meat on my plate, guys. I'm not craving something and then not eating a lot of it. But we shall see. Usually I just put a lot of food on my plate. I'll make some guacamole. I have an avocado left. What's my favorite food? No, it's not my favorite food. Now you deserve the side eye. Tyson, you want food? You didn't send money, please. Send money next time and you'll eat food. You don't just go to people's homes and ask. Yeah, it's an avocado, but it's like so little. The one my friend gave me last time. Jadeja, hi, welcome back. It is a very small avocado, but yeah, my friend gave it to me. Martin, you were there when they gave me this. So I ate the first one and then I ate yesterday half of it and now I'm eating my last piece. So that was so nice of him to give me some avocado. Guys, I hope you cannot pick up on the music in the background because I'll be so frustrated. Hi, Peter. How is Australia? Welcome back to the live stream. Is that from what? This is it was the seed. So the cover for the seed, that's what it is. Insomnia high. Me, I don't like insomnia. It disturbs me. It's the worst thing. You need to buy sometimes. Martin, to buy what? To buy avocado. I have seen people. Yeah, I do. I took it out. So you see, it's just a green thing now. Floggy, I'm good. How about yourself? Welcome to the live stream. You don't call fans. Who has fans, Charles? Here, we don't have fans here. We have a family here, though. Ina, yes. Insomnia, thank you for that. Mariam, hi. How are you doing? How is India, darling? Welcome to the live stream. Mariam, I already said hi to you. You don't have to write that here. Don't worry, everyone get hi, darling. Long time no see. Where have you been, Jen? Huh? Every country is effed up right now, but I told you on this live stream you must love your countries by force. Don't let other people in another place know that the country is not nice. Jen, hi. Wang, I've already said hi to you. Again, you're there making this and that and that. If your sister is not here, she's not here. Kati ekikato kyonna tugenda kigamba hi because you came in the live stream. Company, Koma Pani, how are you doing? Winax. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Wee. I don't know if it is ready. I think I should leave it for another 30 minutes. By that time, I think it will be quite ready. You people, I will tell you the truth. I didn't want to come and do a live stream on Thursday because some of you people disturb me a lot. So please be nice. I'm not in the mood of being nice to you, so please be nice so that I'm not mean to you. I don't need to. How is that power running? You mean I use 40? Wow. So I am not allowed to use electronics anymore? Because at this point, I'm going to be buying power every day. To keep your toys in. Inaya, why do you lie? Inaya, I do not used to keep in my picnic basket your toys. Don't lie to the world. Hope that doesn't get spoiled. Now the rules are. Okay, Insomnia, thank you. What I was saying, guys. In this live stream, when I am eating, don't beg for my food. Even I will answer to you at some point. Just don't put me on pressure. Hi, Ezekiel. How are you doing? Don't ask for my food. That's the most important thing. Fufu. This is not fufu. This is posho. It is not fufu. It is not fufu. D4, welcome back. How are you doing? So this is our food, guys. This is beef, and that's the ugali. And then we're going to have some on the other side. So this is my first a little bit spicy, but nice. Not the best though. So it's good. D4, what do you mean? What's that? Let that thought get out of your mind. It's like no wonder what. You guys saw me pour the ugali in the pan. Okay. Sadza. You guys saw me pour ugali in the pan and it was for only one person. So please don't ask me for my food. Nasty food, says the person who doesn't know how to even boil water. Buns, don't you think you're in the wrong place, eh? Says the person who only eats processed food. Sing hi, darling. How are you doing? Daniel, welcome to the live stream, darling. How are you doing? Welcome back. Saying good afternoon, my time. Me, I'm from planet Mars. It's 4:30 here, guys. Saying thank you. Papu, you've been here before, I think. Bitsu, darling, come and eat some ugali. Yeah, Daniel, come and have a bite. Martin, come and we eat food. You're a girl. Change your name. You're going to confuse us. You cannot have such a name and then you identify as a girl. Now you see we are going to mistake your identity. No, Mr. B, to get that thought out of your head. One day you will take me out to eat, but not come to my place. Let me see. What if I showed up to have a plate with you? Daniel, just send the money to buy the food before you come here. For us, we are going to call you a woman's name because you didn't write that name. But 360. Defo, you put a proper photo on your profile, and then I'll give you. Yes, Mr. B2, come. But only when you're taking me out. You want my plate to fall. Ezekiel, that bad heart will choke you. You will choke as I'm enjoying. Yes, we did cook this together. The sauce I cooked before this, but the portion, yeah. No, not marry Mr. B2. But thank you for asking. Ezekiel, you have a bad heart. You're going to join my list of people with bad hearts, and I have a long list. Copyright. Thank you for rejecting. I did not reject you. Till how is India? Welcome to the live stream. Someone told me, because we have like, let's say, it's magic. Ezekiel, I am telling you, the thunder from my ancestors will fire you, you will lose everything. And don't come back. There is no reverse on it. Let me see. Someone told me, why do you ask if like people from South Africa will come, and then I will say like, oh, how is South Africa? How is South Africa? And now this is my explanation. When you ask me how is Uganda and I tell you Uganda is fine, someone will be like, why is she saying Uganda is fine, but Uganda is not fine? From where I'm saying it, I am able to eat my food in peace without you guys coming to beg me for my food. So I mean, for me, where I'm standing, it's okay. Let me teach you something about meat. When you go to buy meat, beef, my grandmother told me you buy the beef that looks like that. It's nicer to see it when it's raw, but that's how it looks. It looks like it has fat inside. It looks white inside, and then there are pieces of meat. She told me this is the best piece of meat to buy when you go to the market. So today I went to the market, and then the guy was like, "Which part of the meat do you want?" And then I told him this one, and then she was like, there were two guys that they were like, Did you grow up with your parents? No, I just didn't answer because yeah, I know my grandmother told me this is the best piece of meat on the whole cow. It won't focus, but there is a way it looks very beautiful. It has these patterns that are so beautiful. I think we shall do this for an hour and then I'll go away. Add and proud, black and proud. But I'm African. But you can add and proud. A person who cannot use their own name. Shame upon you. You cannot even use your own photo because no one will look at you. Look at yourself. Shameless. Did you guys smell something ugly when it entered the room? Because there is a stench thing. Octavia, hi, how are you doing? Hillbilly, I don't want. But for the first time, CR7 fan, you're getting relevant. Enjoy while you're here. I'm very proud. I'm actually African. I identify as an African. Well, you definitely know that. I don't know that. Trust me. Hillbilly. I'm not interested. Lena, I'm from Uganda. Mm, how is Algeria? Hillbilly, you see, you don't even know where I come from. Yeah. It's very hot in Algeria. Algeria. It's very hot. Okay, Lena, stay safe. Is that so? When you come to this live stream, the narrative changes. It is Uganda to the world. Please, darling. Hillbilly, you're on an African's live stream. Please behave yourself. I know you don't have manners. But for once in your life, please have manners. I know it is not compulsory where you come from, eh? Guys, toast. So if you're right in English. Otherwise, the moment you write in a foreign language, it means you're insulting me. Now, can you do? Is it? Don't worry, I'm going to sell you. How much do you think you're worth? Before, how much do you think you're worth? I know them. Yeah. Okay, Hillbilly, congratulations on you. Kelly, thank you so much. Welcome. It is not water, darling. I know you have blue waters, but this is not water. This is soda. It is Mediterranean citrus. Coach, crush. What does that mean? Octavia, it's okay, darling. Why are you being sorry? Dust, try better. Try again. I know common sense is not common. Try again. You have to be creative and imaginative. Do I have running water? Can you hear it? Can you hear the running water? It is not pool water. Ezekiel, do not expose yourself. I am trying to cover up for Africans that we have understanding, and then you're exposing us like that. It is not pool water. It is soda. You people don't embarrass me. They have big chests. Must be hillbilly. I know. You cannot relate. You would never relate. I know, I understand, please. You don't need to explain further. Sharon, I'm good. Thank you. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. D4, I come on. What do you want, D4? What do you want me to do? Crush, okay, that is good. Then flash clips. Hi, how are you doing? Dust, please try again. I know it's hard to think on your own, but please, you have to think. You have to force your brain to think, please. I'm not in the mood. Hillbilly, so you think? I can say only one word, hillbilly, and we shall see who gets white very, very easily. Crush, my family is not welcome in Europe. I didn't know that I was trying to go in Europe, please. I thought I was happy in Uganda. What is happening? Diffonyash reveal. My butt is not for the internet. Danielle, let me see. It's always a pleasure to see you too. Thank you so much. You want a big hug? Please come and pick it, Danielle. Yes, I do remember you. Dina, how are you doing? Yeah, hillbilly, you only knew Nelson Mandela because the white people did him dirty. So that's the only reason why you know Nelson Mandela. Hillbilly, I bet you also know Mama Gaddafi very well. Very, very well. Not so hillbilly. Difa, why are you crying? You're meant to be exposing my bam bam on the internet because of connections. Jeremiah, darling, welcome to the live stream. Hi. But revealed myself. I mean, I can't see you. The you know the DP is just like this, the size of my fingernail, guys. That is the size of you guys DP. Pradeep, how is India? Welcome to the live stream. Never met. You should have. Did you hillbilly? Did you meet Nelson Mandela while he was being imprisoned by the apartheid by the guys of apartheid? Because you look like that kind of person who does bad things like that. Daniel, thank you. Yes, I have an Instagram. If you check my bio, you will see my Instagram, but don't use it to do me dirty. Just be nice. Abdin, you redacted that, so I don't know what you said. Africans are the best. Tell Ezekiel, preach, baby, preach. I'm going to even add you an hour just to preach. Hillbilly, you saw him in the news? Did you also see Amin Dada on the news? I keep pleading. Crying out loud. No one is interested in pleading. Uranus, how is Turkey? Welcome to the live stream. Hillbilly, please. When I become rich, I am taking you back to school on my own money. And you're going to school in Uganda. So come. I'm going to take you back to school just to teach you those words. D4, welcome back. You went back to remove your face? My dear, my dear. Jeremiah, I'm eating ugali and then beef. But I don't know Kiswahili. Well, you need to go back. You need to go back. Chan, if we were making everyone a moderator, even Hillbilly would have become a moderator a long time ago because he has been here for generations. Hillbilly was actually here before we even came to do the live stream. Believe, you're back. Were you here before? I don't remember reading a name like Believe. Hillbilly. Those college teachers were wrong because English is your problem and it's supposed to be your first language. So what is happening? What went wrong? Where did it go wrong? Because at this point, my African sisters will just take the money. You believe. My old man. No comment. Believe, okay. I don't remember reading your name though, but welcome back. Okay, stay safe. I should not convince you. Because how are you writing exams if your English is that good? No, I'm not from Niger. I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from Uganda. Why? There we go again. Hillbilly flaunting his money. Cause dang, look at me. Me, I have the money, but my English is lacking. But look at me, I have the money. Let me see, Chan. What does W Uganda mean? Tishil, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Cody, how are you doing? Let me see. Hillbilly, if I am making it sound bad, the problem is because I am not trying. To you, it sounds bad, but I am not even trying. It is already bad. If something is bad, there is nothing I can say that can make it bad. And the things that I say make it worse, not making it sound bad, but it is already getting worse. It's already bad. But the things I am saying are making it worse. Do you understand? Cody, I'm also good. I'm glad you're doing good too. Chan, Wakanda does not exist. I'm sorry to break your bust your bubbles. I need a plot in Uganda. Jeremiah, are you Ugandan? Before I get you a plot of land, are you Ugandan? What am I doing? I'm eating my food. I am eating my food because I'm in a good mood. A very, very good mood. I'm going to give you one thing. And if it can help you, if you can come out of it, hillbilly, I will leave you and I will apologize. If someone is smart, but their typo is different, it doesn't make a difference, right? Imagine having an accountant for your business and they're smart, but then they are making typos in your accounting books. Are you going to still be okay with it? Because you've said as long as they're smart, it doesn't matter what they're typing. Just imagine someone is making typos in your accounting books. If you can get back from that, I'll apologize. But I know your brain being you, I'm against it. Alvin, how are you doing? Welcome back, darling. How is Kenya? Let me see. Jeremiah, that was not my question. I asked, are you Ugandan? Let's get that right. Arch, I don't know what I am from, but if you're asking where I'm from Uganda. Tashil, that is 25 years. Sharon, no, I don't watch football. Hillbilly, let me see. Did he hire people like of his kind, Hillbilly? Did he hire people of his kind? You have not answered my question because I want you to tell me if you have books, if you're hiring someone who is smart in your mind, because according to you they are smart, and they're making typos in your accounting books as a businessman. Is that good for your business? Again, Chen, let me see, butter chicken. No, I don't even know what butter chicken is. I've never eaten butter chicken. Sam, hi, how are you doing? Let me see. I want to eat much. You will finish my money. Mr. Bitu, please trust me. I don't want to eat your money because I already can't afford my food. So if you're coming and you're like, oh, you eat too much, you're going to finish my money, please stay there. There is someone else who is willing to give me that money so that I just eat it out of, so that it gives them pleasure, me spending their money. I cannot even read your English, hillbilly. So please try. Only knows the side inside of his cousin. Cody said that. That is not me who said it. ZM, I am from Uganda. Let me see, Tishil. Thank you so much, James. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my time actually. How are you doing? Chen, okay. We already have moderators here, a lot of them. When they come into the building, trust me, you will not want to make any trouble with them. Tishil, my name is Lorna. That's why it's totally social with Lorna. Get James out. Get James out for what? I'm getting paid to watch you. Make just Cody, how are they paying you? Please also pay me money. Are you an investigator? Are you investigating me? Are you a spy? Cody. Sharon, I don't watch football because it's different tastes and preferences. Watching football is not among my tastes. Your family tree only has one branch, Cody. At least he knows how to write good English. He'll be not really just pulling your leg. Mr. Bitu. Chen. Chen, you're the one who's going to go away from here, Joram. Because this is your first time here and you're insulting people who have been here for a long time. Magic Tricks, hi, how are you doing? Not necessarily to be a Ghana, but to have. Jeremiah, whoever is selling you land under this guys that you don't have to be a Ugandan to buy a piece of land in my country, you're going to lose all the money that you're going to invest in it. Please don't come back to me because I have told you, I have asked you, are you a Ugandan? You want to buy land in my country, but you're not Ugandan? That was my first question. Are you a Ugandan? Answer the question, yes or no. Then I can tell you how you can acquire the land. But for you, you want to be a smart and be like, you don't necessarily have to be a Ugandan. Okay, go ahead. Let the person who is pushing you to buy that land buy it. We shall meet in court in 10 years. Hillbilly, actually, no, Hillbilly, it's just a chat name. That is good then for you. Magic Tricks, hi, Chan. You'll be fine. Hillbilly has as much money as he does. Cody, I'm not here. Jamal, okay. Johan, let me see. How is Malaysia? Have a good day too. Nice to see you in the chat, Cody. I'll Amazon your dictionary and please do, because he needs it. He even needs a teacher. Cody, if you can even pay for a teacher, please ask me for my share of the contribution because I need to take him back to school. I have already said I'll pay for him to go to a school here to learn English. Rafik, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Andrew, I'm good. How about yourself? How is St. Kitts, darling? I still want to visit, but I don't want to get married. Hillbilly, okay, enjoy. Nice to see you out of the chat finally, old man. Jeremiah, you need to get in touch. Yeah, you're too slick, but I can tell you won't get my number. You're in the wrong place. Desmond, more aggressive. Desmond, if you think I am aggressive, because when I tell someone the truth and then they want to act like a smart ass, I have to tell them the truth. You're doing the wrong thing. You're going in the wrong way. Because if I speak nicely and just be like, yes, you can get the land. When they get in trouble, they'll be like, oh, there was this girl I met on the internet and she said I could get the land. But you can't get the land. Not the way you think you're going to just walk with your money to someone's property and buy the land. You're going to get in trouble. So if I try to tell someone and then they show me that they are more wise, just like Hillbilly does here, I have to be tough on you because it's tough love. I'm not willing to smooth over things and then you get in trouble and call me out for not telling you. Rafik, I'm from Uganda. Andarija or something like that. Welcome to the live stream. I see you there. Oh, Hillbilly, oh my god. You want to kill Hillbilly now? Joram, okay. That Robin, hi, how are you doing? Sharon, do I have a what? Stanley, do you mean a Stanley? Because I don't have one. Okay, that's sorted. Because I'm in a good mood. A very, very good mood. Guys, I was making some pumpkin. So that's why I had to go away. I never knew that I would walk away from you. So let's check the pumpkin and see how it has done in here. So guys, be patient with me. Okay, our pumpkin is ready. This is my food steamer, guys. For whoever is asking. Jonas. And yeah, the pumpkin is ready. Very ready. So I'm going to leave that in there. That will be my supper for dinner, because right now I think I'm having dinner. But yeah, I made pumpkin, but it was taking long. That took an hour to cook. Andrea, hi. Jeremiah, if you're not a Ugandan, the only way you can own land in Uganda is through leasehold. So leasehold goes up to 99 years. That's why I'm telling you, if you're not a Ugandan, don't buy land. You can only own land in Uganda as a foreigner through the leasehold system. Other than that, only Ugandans are allowed to own land. So that was why I kept insisting, are you Ugandan? Polly, hi, how are you doing? Bradley, thank you so much. Nice to see you in the chat. Shots, hi. You're Jamal's sister? Or Jamal's second channel. Robin, hi. Andrija, thank you. Have a nice day too. Look at it. Let me see. Naida, let me see. I remember you said the channel not monetized for. What happened? You opened the money. Oh no, the channel was not monetized before, but it was on its way to monetization. So now it's monetized. So yeah, because when I told you it was not yet monetized, but then I knew that at some point the channel would get to monetization. So now it's officially monetized by YouTube. So before it was not monetized by YouTube because I had not hit the watch hours. Even up to now, I have not fully finished the process. But yeah, at some point it's going to get there. So when I told you it was not monetized, it was not monetized. Joby, hi, how is the UK? Nice chat, Cody. Yeah, you can't fix stupid. That's the biggest thing, guys. That's the worst thing in this world. Because someone is too proud to even be corrected. Polly, I'm having ugali and then beef. Let me see. Grind only. I don't know who that is. Shots, okay. Andrija, okay. Let me see. Why are Ugandan jeans so good? I don't know. You should ask God. I think this was the Garden of Eden before we came to real life. Let me see. Remember, you said the channel. Oh, I've already answered that. What does God? I don't know, Chan, what that means. I fucking Hillbilly. It is easy. Hillbilly will be like, oh, it is easy to wind you up. And then I tell him, you're the easiest person to get to. Like, it's easy for someone to, like, get to your nerves. Like, chill, brother. No, it is not, no, it's not that deep. Now I have learned that it's not that deep. So it's not that deep for you. Why are you shouting? You've just said, I have Zoom meetings, and then you're still in the chat looking to see who is criticizing you. You don't want any criticism, but criticism is room for change. So Hillbilly, when we tell you, it is true, we are not lying when we say that your English is bad. It is a fact. So we are not allowed to state facts in this world because people are so soft and they'll get offended easily and they're going to take offense. Please, not in this live stream. Andrija, okay, let me see Mr. B2. First come, first serve. Hey. Mr. B2, if we were doing first serve, I told you guys yesterday, you're number 20. You gave broke. Bandy, Hillbilly still thinks it's about the money. You're with the wrong girl. That's what I told you on my Instagram. I told you with the wrong girl if you come to me and you think you're going to just plant some dollar signs in my face, and then I'll be like, oh my God, Hillbilly, baby, please take me, darling. Jeremiah, I need to argue. We don't have a topic, Jeremiah. Go and argue with someone else. You go down and argue with someone else, the next person. Andrija, okay, let me see. It's called choices you failed to make. Hillbilly, you're definitely not my choice when it comes to you, me, and you. Ain't happening. That's what I can tell you without fear or favor. Andrija, no Pop King here. Chan, there is no Wakanda. It does not exist. They all have here only. But they didn't want to work. Hillbilly says the person who has to go for a meeting but doesn't want to go, got kicked out of school for sleeping with Cody. Oh my God. Khalid, hi, how are you doing? Welcome back. I can see you there, Rakum. It is afternoon here. Hillbilly. Polly, you're trying to mix oil and water when it comes to Hillbilly and Cody. They are going to fight each other. I can tell you that. Rock me. Explain why African jeans are so good. Because we are the original. We are the originals. Just like the originals, we are the originals. Ross, hi, how are you doing? Shatter. Well, it is dinner time, isn't it? It is 4:59. So it's 5. Andrew, I'm glad you're doing good and okay, enjoy your beautiful morning. Because I can tell you, Polly, do not defend Hillbilly. He will turn against you in a second. KK and Dash, hi. Candice. Thank you so much for that. Sebastian, good afternoon to you too. How are you doing? Tiffany, welcome back. Nice to see you in the chat. Joram, okay. Wakanda, let me see. It is KK and Dash. Where is that? Hillbilly, crap. Gwagera oluzungu olubi gwawanika mchati yaffe lwaki otumalako emirembe mutama n'otutama bannange. Ezra, let me see. Hi, nice to see you there. Devon Shots, hi, how are you doing, Cody? He's so obsessed, I can tell you that. Let me help this one with the ugly face to get out of our live stream. But yeah, you don't know me in person. Hillbilly, no, you also don't know me in person. She must. Khalid, no one is interested in what you have to say. Keep your naughty mind to yourself. Devon, hi, how are you doing? Max Flame Fighter, how are you doing? Nice to see you there. Rakumi, hi, how are you doing? Why am I not surprised when some people write certain things? Katie E, hi, how are you doing? Mali, how is Mali? Nice to see you in the chat. Shatter, let me see. Ugali is made of maize flour, corn flour, but not the kind of corn that you guys use. So it's corn, the African corn. That is why it's white. Your corn is yellow, so I think your maize flour would be yellow. It's made of, yes, that's the same thing. Shatter. It's the same thing. Koito, hi, how are you doing? DTI, thank you so much. Ami, hi, how are you doing? They don't join. Dylan, I don't give 360s here. It is soda, Jeremiah. I'm drinking soda. TG, hi, how are you doing? Katie E, I'm eating food. Kyoto, I'm good. How about yourself? I own a fucking Hillbilly. Wealth is not talked about. Let the wealth talk for itself. Talk for itself. We are not interested in knowing the things that you own. Karani, I'm good. How about yourself? Nice to see you there. Laffy, hi. How are you doing? Sudeep, how are you doing? Lily T, yes, something. Yeah, they told me here it is Sadza. In what? In Zimbabwe. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but someone was in the chat and they were like, oh, that's Sadza in what? And then the people from Malawi call it Nsima. And then the people from Kenya call it Ugali. We call it Posho. And then obviously the South Africans call it Pap. Alexander, hi, how are you doing? Yes, I am single. Paul, don't even get frustrated because it's going to take forever for those guys to even make up. Lily bro, yes I do. I hope you do too. Shatter. Yes, that's exactly what I did at the beginning of the live stream. So if you watch back in the beginning, I made ugali because I was boiling water when I started the live stream. So yeah, that's what I'm having with beef. Alexander, I hope you had me when by the time you had written that. Otherwise. Nikki, hi, how are you doing? Let me see. Sharon, I'm eating ugali and beef. We actually eat, yeah, we eat the same food, Shatter. Like when you realize that it's the same food, just different names all over everywhere. Especially when it comes to like East Africa going down. Like we eat the same foods. Leave the Nigerians and the people from West Africa different. For them, they eat food we don't eat here. Nikki, hi. Kumar writes something important. Take on motors. Depends on my mood. I like skinny clothes when I want to like just feel like nice, and then I like baggy clothes on some days because it's just like I don't have to worry about anything. But with men, you have to worry all the time. Alex, I am not here to tell you my breast size. Thank you so much. I'll skip. I'm not interested in being honest. Nikki, I'm glad you're good. Kumar writes something important. Nikki, I'm from Uganda. Let me see. Sharon, yes, it's very nice. It's not something I eat every day, but it's something I eat every time, every once in a long while, just because I can. Chakunda, yeah, that. Hi, how are you doing? Shata, yes, Uganda is 1 hour ahead of South Africa. Yeah, Uganda is 1 hour ahead of South Africa. South Africa and Rwanda share the same time zone. That's one thing. When we went to Rwanda, we were 1 hour behind, and in Kenya we share the same time zone with Kenya. I don't know about Tanzania. Nigerians are 2 hours behind. I think same with the Ghanaians. So I also learn different things. I know India is 2 hours ahead of us. I think China is like 4 hours ahead of us. Abu Dhabi is I think 1 hour ahead of us because I have a relative there. Kumar, hi. Tech and Motors, that's good then. Takunda, can you just what? Okay, Nikki, you like ugali, so that's good. I only like ugali when I'm craving it, otherwise it's not my favorite. I like matoke. Nikki, okay, Kumar, hi. Gilbert, thank you for that. Nice to see you there. Sharon, yes, I have ever had a crush, but every time I had a crush, I realized those people were actually uh, only because I was blinded. That's why I could not see why everyone could not see what I was seeing at that time. So yeah, I did have a crush at some point, but yeah, it just ended there. Crush. Don't date your crush. Celebrity uploads. Good afternoon to you too. How are you doing, Amy? Let me see. Hi, how are you doing? Did he break up with you, Sharon? Who breaking up with who? Okay, Tanzania is more than 1 hour. You're in Tanzania because right now it is 5. What's the time in Tanzania? Janko, how are you doing? Peter, how is Australia? Nice to see you in the chat. I was actually supposed to end this live stream in 1 hour because I was not coming here to have what? I don't like that piece of meat. I don't like it, people, when you write things that are held for review in my chat. You should come to Uganda then. You should not be in a cold country. Skylar from Highland. Where is Highland? Cody. Cody, there is no prize. I just give up when it comes to hillbilly because I am tired of him. Oh, thank you for that. Do I have any pets? No, they told me I cannot take care of a pet because I don't know how to take care of myself. I thought you were in uni. I do. I'm a student. I'm just not going to go and it's not yet school time. Um Cody, Janko, hi. XO. If you can't do it, why do you expect me to do it? You're not physically fit, but you expect me to be doing it. I'm also not physically fit. It makes two of us. But I will root for you to do it. I know you can do it, please. I know you can do it. Please go for it. I'll even hold the camera for you. Nikki, hi, how are you doing? Let me see. Khalid, have some common sense. Shatter. No, we don't have winter. Uganda has the perfect weather. It's the Garden of Eden. Sing. Common sense is not common. Yeah, they actually make me laugh. Nikki, okay, thank you so much. Let me see. Gilbert, thank you for the love. Nice to see you in the chat. XO, I like the moving. I like the moving. I like it. Moving! Peter, never go to the southeast of Australia, unless you like. No. Oh, no. I don't like coldness. Any coldness, I'm not coming. Um, yeah, they actually end up laughing most of the time. Like I remember yesterday, someone came and they were being racist, and then I told them something. Like I told them something back, and they just laughed. They sent a laughing emoji. I think they were like, "Oh my god, this one is wild." Because I was just like, "You came to the wrong live stream, but you came to the right person." Nikki, okay. Khalid, have common sense. Paul, good afternoon, good evening. My time shutter. Let me see. It doesn't ever get cold. Nope. We don't have winter here. The coldest it gets is only when it rains, so it gets like kind of cold, but it's like just that day because it rained. Then the next day it will be sunny. Like it's rare for a day to go past and there is no sun in Uganda, so that would be quite problematic. But we have the rain and the dry and wet season. That's all we have. We don't have winter. We don't have summer here. We all year beautiful weather. Sharon, their good boyfriend in Zambia. So you think I should come? Do you think Roberto would date me because he's the only man I want from Zambia? Daniel, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. Mafiaso, darling, long time no see. I was not. I was a little bit looking at my. What does that even mean, Mafiaso? Nice to see you back. Welcome back. Alex, I can see you've come back to your senses. Nice to see you acting normal like everyone else here. Timothy, hi, how are you doing? NPC, hi. Daniel, no Espanol, only English. Kagiso, welcome back, darling. Nice to see you here. Khalid, I will make sure that I segregate you so that you don't come back here with your bad manners. Velma, hi, how are you doing? Timothy, I'm good. How about yourself? Do you get sick of a heat? Peter, it is perfect weather. I did say we have heat. We don't have humidity here unless it's really, really hot. We don't have humidity here. We have just warm weather. It is usually the highest it gets on a normal time in a normal season is 27. When it is really hot, we have 32 degrees. So beyond that, we don't get like unless you go to like those areas where it's really, really hot, like the places that are semi-deserts or things like that, dry areas. But here in Kampala and where I come from, those things don't happen. Like we have just normal weather, just a normal day where the sun is just being the sun, and if you're used to it, you don't even feel it. You don't even realize that it's that hot. So that's why when a lot of people come here, like from other countries, they're just like in shorts and just sleeveless, open things all the time because it's like it's never hot. It's just of recent where the weather is going to getting shitty. Don't come and tell me, oh, climate change. Keep your climate change to yourselves. I you guys do issues with what our climate. Don't talk about climate change. Not on this channel. Uh, but yeah, the weather is quite changing, but I think it's happening everywhere. So the way everyone is feeling that the weather has kind of shifted, it's the same way we feel the same way. But other than that, we have perfect weather. I say this is the Garden of Eden because it's just perfect weather. So if I cannot enjoy anything about my country, perfect weather keeps me in my country. So South Africa, keep waiting for me. I'm not coming now that you have confirmed that there is winter. Gilbert, no, but it takes one to know one. So since I am not, I can't know. But for you, since you are, I know you're trying to identify your kind. This one is called Nda Yisenga Gilbert. No, I am not of your kind. That is what I was trying to tell you. Official money. Hi, how are you doing, Nikki? Have you heard of a song? No, I don't know that one. Cody, what is my spirit animal? I don't know. I don't know about those things. I know that God is is all I have. Sharon, who is Roberto, he's from Zambia, the artist. Timothy, thank you so much. Peter, you're raising the Australian flag. Go on, darling. Hamda, Hamda Mov. How are you doing? Let me see what's happening here. Timothy, African girl, not black. Nick, thank you. Dra, I'm good. How about yourself? Knitting, how are you doing? Nikki, okay. It's like 10 degrees Celsius here normally, but in the summer, you see, We don't get the things here. Peter, pack your bags. Pack your bags. Come here. Gilbert, I'm not going to say hi to you, but you also know why I'm not, because I'm not of your kind. I'm not of the foolish kind, so I will not answer to you specifically. Peter, no, I'm not in South Africa. I'm in Uganda. Okay, Timothy, how is Nigeria? I'm from Uganda. Sharon, who likes who? Mafon, hi, how are you doing? Dondo, how are you doing? Welcome back. TV Randa, welcome back. How are you doing? Let me see. Dondo, I'm good. How about yourself? Maford, write something that we can understand. Nothing wrong with a big tall white man. Cody, that's my type. Okay, O'Brien, I'm good. How about yourself? Yes, Uganda, raising the flag always. Rivara, thank you for the love. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Is that Brazil? How is Brazil today? Let me see. Dondo, I'm glad you're doing good. Eltap, you're half Nigerian and half what? Tell me the other half, and I will tell you which country does your parent come from, Cody? Kick. Cody, I won't say anything. Is the food cold? Because I eat slowly, guys. You should see how my mother eats. I eat actually faster than my mother. YT edit, hi, how are you doing? I'm eating food. Peter, what does that mean? You're raising all those 3 flags. YT edit, I'm glad you're fine. Yeah, shut up. We have always had people. I'm not famous. No. But we have people from different parts of the world, which is like so beautiful. So, guys, let me tell you, no one in my country knows me. So don't go to people from other places and then be like, if you find someone and then they tell you I'm from Uganda, then you'll be like, oh, there is this YouTuber. She's called Luna. No one knows me. Don't even start that. No one knows me. You know, white people, you people do those things a lot. I know someone from Uganda. She's called. No. We don't know them. They don't know me. Lovely. Hi. Thank you so much for that. Whitey editing. Ugali. Ugali and beef. What's the current time there? It is Edge. It is 5:17. You can be nah, I won't. I can tell you that Whitey edits me. I love going to the market on foot. Today, when I was going to the market, I was walking very happy, dancing around, jumping because I was listening to my music, doing the things that I love. I was like, the things you don't do when you're famous, because people will be like, oh, Luna also goes to the market like us. I want to enjoy the market. Polly, no, I'm not. I still have food, by the way, so I may not even finish it. Let me see, Cody. Cody, don't get disappointed. Abasoka bebanyonona naino mkwano gutagambika. Nangene chusamu wanyomateka. Peter, enjoy your afternoon. It is 5:18. YT edits, okay, enjoy. Yeah, me, I love food. I'm a foodie. That is something I don't hide about myself. If you think I'm going to pretend that I don't love food, never. Let us put our flag here, keeping the flag raised up high. TV edit. You also want to help me grow my channel. I also want to help you grow your channel. Did I read that right, TV Randa? How are we going to grow this channel beyond where it has grown? Njabulo, hi, how are you doing? Peter, which flag is that, Peter? The blue end. Is that Romania? To be honest, you're underrated. You should know. YT edits. I haven't yet bought a car. Don't force me to go and get loans. You people yesterday, not yesterday, the day before that, you insulted me. Someone was like, "Show us the ghetto where you live." I have no words for you. I'll never disappoint, and I can spell more. Cody. R.O. Hi, how are you doing? Let me put this one in timeout. I am a biggie. I finished the kitchen. Okay, white head, it's enjoy. Cody, you have to be 83. Colin, can't you differentiate when I am joking? Can't you different? You will chase the man away, Polly. What is wrong with you? Uh Oh my god, Cody, that was just a joke. Whitey edits. No, I don't need to be famous. I need to just be happy and come here and sit and chat with you guys. I think that's one thing that I had issues with every time I thought about being serious about YouTube. Like, you're subjecting yourself to this life that one day everyone is going to have to look into your life and just pick out on everything that you do, how you've lived your life for the past, I'm 25 right now, for the past 25 years, the things that you did when you were young and dumb, the things you did when you were drunk, the things when you did when you were in love. So it's just so scary every time I think about it. That's why I think fame scares me. So guys, keep this clip, because one day when I am there and then I tell you it is not the life I want, you know where I'm coming from. And so yeah, for a long time, even after opening the YouTube channel, I didn't even push for it. I didn't push to grow it. The people that I had started with pushed past me, and I was just like, I'm not ready for that. Every time I thought about walking to the market and not being able to do that, not being able to pick my own tomatoes or pick my own onions because I have to send someone else, because how will they see this girl, this popular girl on the internet? No, that's not the life I want. I love enjoying my life. I love walking. Benjamin, hi. The only difference was like, ah, Benjamin, hi. Rad Radosla, how are you doing? Welcome back. Nice to see you in the chat. I started out flaming and ended up finding love. Cody, you fell in love with the wrong one. Whitey edits just push. That's not how things go. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? YT edits. I don't want to be like, oh my god, I want to switch lives with you guys at some point. No. I want to be able to enjoy. I think maybe let's put a new twist when it comes to people who are famous. I think like you can still go to the market and buy your things and not have people judge you. Like pick your own tomatoes, things like that, so that I can buy things at the price everyone is buying them, so that I'm not overcharged. But yeah, guys, I think that's just me. God, no deal. Oh yeah, because I see the people that went before me. There was some guy that used to, especially when I started off on TikTok, and there was this guy that he used to live like a normal life, and it's like now he lives a life I don't understand, and I don't want to judge him. I know sometimes things get to your mind, and you just have to protect yourself because everyone is trying to pick into your life. But it's like, haven't you changed so much? Jamal, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Which flag is that, Jamal? Aaron, thank you. He's live. YT edits, I will not explain, because if I explain, then I will be saying the person, because you can just like pick up on, they can easily pick up on who was with Lorna at this time, who is at this point better than Lorna. It's Mozambique. Okay, that is nice. That is good to know. You're from UAE, okay? That is nice. Cody, who are you talking to? Who is cock blocking? Nikki, you're lying. You're lying. Is it like that girl who sang, I ain't tryna be your ex? But I don't think, no, I don't look like them. In schools, those wanna be. Mm. Oh, whitey. Jacob's in the wrong place. TV Randa. Jackie, you missed the food? Please come. Where are you? Why are you missing the food when you can have it? What happened? Where did you go? Jackie, where did you go? Nyang'oli yoku pumpkin mwana gwe nabagereka. Okay, Nikki Sonia, I'm having a pumpkin now because I'm done with the food. So this is a pumpkin. It won't. Okay, that's the pumpkin. That's the African pumpkin. Ugandan pumpkin anyway, not the American pumpkin. That one is too orange to be a real food. To be real food. Hello? Yes? I'm fine. How are you? Life is fine. No? No? She's like, sorry, it was a mistake, but she's still talking. Let me try to check who called. They're calling me on WhatsApp, mind you guys. Let me see who they are. It's not a saved number. It has a name that I don't know. I don't even know her face. Oh, they have blocked me. Thank you for that. Okay, we are done. White edit. Yeah, they are everywhere. Polly, yes, it's so good. It tastes so good. Maho, how are you doing, Cody? But your baby, Robin, hi, how are you doing? Nikki, no, no. What name did you write? Nikita Riang, Rirang or something. Rearing. Let me see. Is she famous? Hey, Nikita. See you stand the chance in the corner like you don't know I'm down to be. No, she has a very beautiful voice. Please, Nikki, you can't compare me to that. She's like literally the most gorgeous person I know. Never. No, no. Nikita Kering, she's so beautiful. Never. Oh, she's so beautiful, Nikki. Don't lie. This is a very gorgeous woman. They drop gorgeous. That's the one. That's the one they're talking about. She doesn't look like me. Far from me. Nikita Kering. She has one of my. I love her. I love one of her songs is my favorite songs. The X. Uh Tosin. Okay. Robin, hi. What does pumpkin taste like? It tastes like pumpkin. Whitey edits. I don't know how it tastes like. Sonia, hi. Lang, hi. How are you doing? Long time no see. It makes eyes. Sifa. Nikki, let me see. Yeah, that's for carrots, Nikki. Pick up. No, Cody, that is not you picking. You could not call me. How did you get my number? Because someone is getting scolded. The moment anyone calls me, I'm looking for who gave out my number, because not a lot of people have my number. Pumpkin. 29 out of 5,000. TV Randa, now I'll not give you my pumpkin. Go and buy yours. Jackie, come on. It's also one of my favorite. I love pumpkin and yams. The arrow yams, that is my favorite. The arrow roots, that's my favorite. Paul is laughing at Cody. YT edits, I should not. You're gonna see my beautiful Cody. I am a student. Do you know that? That is defilement. I'm a young girl. Jackie. Don't worry, when you come back, you a one and that Jokuguli made. Jackie, have you heard? When you come back, I'm the one buying you the local food. There is like some restaurant there that makes nice local food. So I'll take you the bafumbe mpombo. Nekuberako buli kimu batekako pumpkin, batekako yams, batekako akalo, batekako akawunga, matoke. They have like literally soft matoke. Guild, I'm from Uganda. Thank you. YT edits, yeah, that one is very gorgeous. Jonas, I don't know what you mean. Samet, write some common sense. No, YT edits, don't steal my pumpkin. Mupet and repeat. Cody, those are not names for children. You're like those men who name their children after football players. Marcelo, hi, how are you doing? Sharon, yes, I love eating. It's my favorite thing. Jonas is German. Well, I'm Ugandan. Marcelo, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing that I'm not laughing at? Why it's so flashing. Asake, it's lonely at the top, lonely, lonely, lonely. If that's it, that's him, then I like him. I like that song at least. Yeah, Jado, you guys have dead drop gorgeous girls in Rwanda. Like, I gave up when it comes to Rwandan girls. They are so beautiful, very, very beautiful. I'm just like, don't these guys even realize they have one of the most beautiful women in the whole world? Why to edit? Not yet the time. It's just not yet the time. Why to who are you talking to there? Martin, come to Uganda and I cook for you food. Andrew, I was having a pumpkin, but I'm done now. I was having some pumpkin, but it is done now. It's pumpkin. Pumpkin, that's how our pumpkin looks like down. So I steamed this and it's like literally the best thing. So if you steam it, like it just doesn't stick in the water, so it's like so nice. So soft. Let me finish my pumpkin. I had broken off some. Joseph, Martin, come. Polly, it is like so nice. You should come and have a taste. You eat it with salt. Are you pregnant? Why do you do those things? Martin, you can get the visa upon arrival. Unless you're a criminal, but you'll get visa upon, unless you're an international criminal, but you get a visa upon arrival in Uganda, Martin. You don't have to apply. Aaron, me, I'm not steamed, I'm human. Unless you eat human meat. Why to edit? Okay. You're flying me to Louisiana. I don't want to come to Louisiana. I want you to come to my country first. That is not how it works, Cody. Let me wash my hands. It's like my pumpkin. Just send me your address. I'll send you some white edits. If it is in Uganda, I'll send you some. What do you think about American diet with too much? I think if I went to live in America, I would become obese in less than with the foods that you guys eat. I think I would become obese in 6 months if I was eating the food that you guys eat. Because I'm that easy to get fat. It's like so easy. Like 3 days with my mother, I come back looking like this. So I can't imagine eating unhealthy food like for 6 months. I'll just be so big. I'll become obese so easily. Let me see, Cody. Meet the family. Okay, come and meet the family. Dawn. No, I don't. So much McDonald's. Like you see how I love the moment when I'm craving KFC, but then I'm just like it's only when I'm craving it. It's not something I would eat like on a daily, because it's just like no, that's not healthy. So that's why I usually make my meals if I can, but if I can't, I just go and buy something real easy. You did? Why were you eating the McDonald's all the time? Um, from the apps, we have apps here. Oh my god, we have apps here. We have food apps. I know. The way they portray Africa is not how it looks, darling. Halimat, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. There is a very big gap between what is portrayed on the media in the Western world versus what happens in Africa. My parents were at hospital with my niece, so that's why I got to. And that is a very problematic thing because you think you have the freedom when it comes to eating what you want until you realize that it's actually encroaching on your health, and health is like literally the most important thing in your life. If you don't have good health, you're in trouble. 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 Can they stop? They can fucking take their thing. I don't need it. I'm tired of them doing what? Bullying my account. Let me see. I'm trying to look to just like remove some of the messages that I have here. I don't have my American Dad and your sad life. Cody, no one has a sad life. Like honestly, people like I used to watch those series where they write they do the obese. It's like airing people who are obese, and I was just like, how do you get to that size? I'm not even saying this disrespectfully, but I have never seen anyone the way those people look in Uganda. Never. I have a friend who came from Europe, some part of Europe, and then they were like, when I came to Uganda, I lost 3 kilograms in the first 2 weeks. This is a person who was not even trying to lose weight. They were eating just like the same way they used to eat, trying to get the same foods they eat back home, and they lost 3 kilograms. And of which some of you just struggle to just drop one. Halimat, hi. Let me see. Holy. Yeah, no one hates American food. No one hates American food. Unhealthy food is not good for you because you're putting your you're putting your health at risk, and then you're trying to live an easy life, not cooking and all that, and not spending on the food that is coming straight from the farm, and just spending more money in the hospitals. Mr. Offline, hi, how are you doing? Whitey, your dad doesn't know what. Ashu, hi, how are you doing? I am home and Whitey edits. Enjoy your job, Nutella. By Miss Hillbilly chiming in. Cody, enjoy. Without actually giving them to us. TV Randa. For you, when you're eating your food in the comfort of your home, do you call me to eat with me your food? Why do you want me to go and buy food from my small money? and then you want to have a chip of it. I will cook for the whole village when you pay me. You don't pay me enough. Okay, why edits? Okay, let me see. Clint, hi, how are you doing? Halidu, I'm good. How about yourself? Let me see. Why to edit there? Western food. Let me see. Cody. Cody. Probably he's in the next live stream. Just go scrolling. If you find some Nigerian girls live stream, please stop there. He might be there. Because that's what Cody does. Just finding girls that will actually want his money enough to go and date him. Cody, that's what. So just scroll through the live streams. You might find Cody somewhere. Thanos, welcome back. I'm good. How about yourself? Yes, I can't imagine. In Japan. Didn't you see that documentary where these Americans went and they were like big girls, and when they reached in Japan, there was something that they told them. They were like, "We have never seen anyone like that here in Japan." Dean, how is New Zealand? Nice to see you in the chat. Haven't you been here, Dean? I think I have seen you before. Let me check. Oh yeah, I do remember. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Woo, be happy. Martin, be happy. Babu, nothing is going on that you would be interested in. Let me see, bro, in UAE. Also not. Whatever girl is normal. Okay, Michael, let me see. No one hates American food because it's nice. Okay, Michael. No, I'm not Ghanaian, I'm Ugandan. Clit, after writing the things you wrote, just move to the next place. YT edits, it's also okay. It's not a must to donate. You only donate if you have it. This farm, hi, how are you doing, Babu? I am AI, please. AI generated me. Yeah. I don't want them to see my price right now. Cody. Babu, yes, I'm AI. Oba, hi, how are you doing? Obad. Obaido. Macasado, what does that mean? Top, hi, how are you doing? Guys, everyone say hi to Top. He said, hi, everyone. And none of you said hi. Why do people have bad manners in this live stream? John, hi, how are you doing? Welcome back. Nice to see you here, Babu. Which version? 110. That's the version. 100.10. Doodle, where? Thank you for that. Whitey edit, stop looking at my lips. Thank you, Cody. Cody, stop lying to people. Doodle, where? Hi, how are you doing? Tefo, hi, how are you doing? Okay, Whitey, I edit. I'm glad you're good. Clint, you know when you do this on your screen, it can take you to, it can, magic happens, Clint. I know you don't know. But when you do this, magic happens. I'm not paid enough to tolerate your madness. Whitey edits, okay. Thank you so much. Doodle where? Chaka 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 chaka. Pius from Uganda. I'm from Uganda. I thought that was a cleaning liquid. So this is Ugandan soda. Product of Uganda. It is Mediterranean citrus flavored drink. Can I don't get paid enough for your madness. Cody, I know what you're going to ask. Please, YT edits, don't reply. How is Uganda like? Uganda is very fine. You should come here. Very, very nice. The best place you can ever be in the whole world. Be happy. Woo! Don't worry. Just be happy. Don't worry. No, I've only been in Uganda. That is why I don't see any other country that is nice like mine. Where are you from? I should come. What can you do in Uganda? What can you do? Be happy, Polly. You can choose to be happy or you can choose to be sad, Polly. That is what you can do in Uganda. Unless you specify what you want me to answer. That is what I can tell you. Do you know where I try? You know, there is a dollar sign just beside my account down there. Please start. We are doing a GoFundMe, but we are doing it from here. Please start from there. I will try. I want to go to Zambia in Christmas time. So yeah, I'll come. YT edits. I try a cold country. Did you see that dollar sign here? That is what you're supposed to do. It's not hot in my country. It is normal weather. Ash, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you there. Love from Australia. Okay, sending my love back to Australia. Thank you so much. Nice to see you in the chat. Are locals friendly to tourists? Ugandans are the best people you'll ever meet in the whole world. They're like literally the sweetest people here. Polly, I can tell you if you came here, are you white or you're black? You're black. You're black American. Let me see. I would, but if my dad knew, he would kind of be mad. That is good then. So don't ask me to go to a cold country. Leonard, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Who did that? Todoya. Aww. Thank you. I'm now shaking. Shyly. What does that mean, Clint? Clint, I have given you a favor. You can do this. This is so sweet. Oh, yeah. For your sake. So now we are saving to go to what? What is it called? To Zanzibar. We are going to Zanzibar. Let me do something. We are going to Zanzibar. Hi, how are you doing? We are now going to Zanzibar. Polly, money. Polly, are you Mr. Krabs? Finland is nice, so I should go to Finland. So now I'm going to Finland. White edits, I'm no longer going there. In a few years, I'll wait for you to live stream. Okay, I am waiting for that one. What will you buy? I'm going to Finland, Polly. Roll bottom from Uganda. Where are you from? Let me see. You want to send a big gift? Leonard, which gift is that? You might be the gift. Let me see. Rollbot, yes, I'm from Uganda. Why? Are you from Uganda too? Polly, we are going to Finland. Polly, where are you from? You're in northern US. Which part is that? Because I know the southern, I think. I can say that. Be happy. But Dudoware, thank you for that. I know I didn't say thank you. Thank you for that. Let me see. Okay, YT Edit, stay safe. Thank you for coming. Justy. Okay, Dudoware, stay safe. Robot, please take me to Wisconsin so that I can meet with Godwin. I would love to come to Wisconsin too. Okay, YT Edit, stay safe and take care of yourself. Probably tomorrow because it's Friday. I do live streams on Friday. That is a must. So I will do that. Hi, Shivan. Welcome back. How is the UK? How is the UK doing today? Clint, what does that mean? Oh, Jesus Christ, have mercy. Australia. They told me you guys have Komodos. Me, I don't want to come to Australia. There is. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. But towards my next trip, I am going. The other one, I said I'm going to Zanzibar. Oh God. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you, dear. That made me laugh. Velma, hi, how is Ghana? Nice to see you there. Oh, Lord, thank you so much. Let me see. That was so kind, yeah. Towards my, you see, Polly, we are going to no, not to Australia. Australia is the accommodos. They told me what those things do, and now I'm scared. I wanted to go to Australia one time because I want to see, and I've seen the kangaroos, but I want to see the ones in Australia. So yeah. But guys, thank you. That is so nice of you guys. I didn't know how this would feel. This feels good. Suku, hi. Clint, you forgot to use your name. You forgot to change your name with your naughtiness. You forgot to change. Suku, I'm from Uganda. Black, yellow, red. What animals am I scared of? I don't know. What's the next trip? Velma. I was thinking we were going to Zanzibar. Journalist, hi, how are you doing? Velma, I thought we were going to Zanzibar, but then I thought because Lang is like towards my next trip. So my next trip is supposed to go to where? To Zanzibar. And then the other one was contributed, and then they were like going to another place, right? Let me see. Velma, I will tell you, you will be my what? My bestie when you go for the trip. Journalist, hi, how are you doing? That the bird, write in English. So you okay with big spider? No, Polly. No. Again, I come to London. Send the ticket. We are coming to London, but that is quite a problematic place to go because it means I would go through the visa process, which would frustrate my mind, and then I would be so. Bingo, I found. I don't like spiders. Not even in my house. I can tell you that. But I don't like spiders. I don't like lizards. I fear dogs. I fear everything, literally. Clint, you know that the internet does not forget everything you're writing here. Someone will pull them out one day when you're running for some position in government. Austin, I prefer a dog. Cats, no. Cats go everywhere in your bed. We had a cat and it used to sleep on my brother's head. You don't like spiders either? That makes two of us, Daniel. Two of us. That makes two of us because I also fear spiders. I also fear spiders. Velma, what might be the best? Let me see. Clint, stop trying. I fear dogs, but I would rather be with a dog. Anyway, scratching what hours? Let me see. Austin, you like a dog? What are my old hobbies? I love dogs, but no, Polly, where I come from, dogs are not allowed to come close to my face. I can tell you that. Yeah, me and the relationship we have with dogs is like I see you from a distance. I like you. I can come and touch you, but don't get to my face. Oh my God, you want me to scream and cry? Velma, I love listening to music. I love going for walks. I do a walk every week. if I can, unless otherwise. But I go for a walk every week, and I listen to music as I do my walks. Yeah, that's then I think vlogging nowadays is not vlogging, doing YouTube. So that's another thing I've picked up on. Emil, how is Poland? Nice to see you there. Matayo, hi, how are you doing? Clint, I know you're trying so hard. I know it's hard to get attention whenever no one has ever given you that opportunity, but please don't misbehave, please. Um, Jaden, I don't know what that means. Austin, you're not happy. Why? What happened? I'm also not happy. So that makes two of us. What happened? That's nice to hear. No, I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from Uganda. Matayo, okay. Much love to the Randans in the building. How long? Like usually I do 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers. Then sometimes I think I do like I'll check today. When I start my walk, I'll put on the walking app and then I see how long it will track that for. But usually I do it for like an hour and 30 minutes or something. What's trending now? Journalists? Nothing. We're just here being lazy. You're depressed. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, say I am. I am. You have to be happy, Austin. Don't be sad. Don't be depressed. You only go out, have some fun, go for a run. That's like the most important thing. So for me, usually when I'm getting depressed, I go for runs. So I go for runs every single day until I get back to my normal self. Every single day, go out, push your body to exercise, and just get into a routine that doesn't make you feel like sit there and procrastinate about things, think about things that are not working about. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Just take it slow on yourself. Take it one day at a time. If it is possible, take it 1 hour per time, per day, per whatever moment comes. Don't push yourself to do things that you're not supposed to do. That's how I got out of depression. I've been there. My depression was actually worse because I think I almost died from that. But glory to God, I'm still here. And it's because I had family. So they were there. Matero, hi, how are you doing? Yes, Polly, I do a week, one walk, 1 hour, and probably 30 minutes not every single day, every week. If I go for my runs, that is 4 hours to 4 kilometers to 6 kilometers. I don't know what my normal walk for the daily time for the week, my weekly walk lasts, but I go for a walk every week. Velma, no, I'm not Nigerian. I'm Ugandan. Daniel, you're clapping. Peru, hi, how are you doing? Fine things that are fun. Yeah, it is because the more you don't even sleep, like put yourself in a routine where you're sleeping all the time, because not sleeping all the time, but you're getting rest, not unnecessary rest, but you're resting enough and putting yourself on a routine. Go and run, go out and just listen to some good music. Don't listen to sad music. For me, if I'm falling into depression, I do not listen to any sad music, anything. I don't listen to it. Someone was asking why don't I listen to Taylor Swift music anymore? Because at some point she was a very sad person, and you could see it through the music. I'm sorry to say this. So usually I was just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the person that listens to sad music. So don't listen to sad music. Listen to music that is happy. That's why I was singing for you happy music, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Austin, you can email me, but I can't do much for you. That's all I can do. Just an email. Manga, hi, how are you doing? Yes, sir. I'm good. How about yourself? Matayo, yes, Uganda. Hi, hey. Hi, how are you doing? So what do you do after waking up? I stay in bed most of the time because I'm enjoying my last days before I go back to school. But when I'm doing school, I wake up every day at 6 and get ready. If I'm going to have breakfast, I make sure I have breakfast. If I'm going to cook my meal for the day that I'm going to go with to school, I cook it, I pack it in my container, which is an electric container, so it warms my food. I can heat my food in that container. And then I obviously I go to the shower. From the shower, I go to school. That is if I'm into the routine of school. But if I am not on a normal day, I just sleep until I feel hungry and get out of bed and look for something to eat. Unless I have something planned for the day, but most of the time I'm in bed. Elma, what do you want to ask? Do you have a step tracker? No, I don't have a watch. I just use my phone. For some reason, it tracks it and it shows that it's accurate. Polly. Say stop running in your accent. Take it out. Hey, that is how they say it. Ian, stop running. Okay, in my accent. Okay, I thought it was in my local language. Stop running. Ian, let me see. First time here watching to see what happens here. Nothing much, Ian, actually. Like some days we have some good moments where we're just like vibing, just having the time of our life. I don't think today is one of those days. I think today is quite a slow day. I wasn't actually open to doing a live stream today, but I was just like, let me just go and do it. So, but I'm happy to see you here. I hope you have a good time, and yeah, happy Thursday. Hey, I don't have a husband. I am not married. Cute. I don't know what that meant. Dieta, thank you so much. Have a lovely one too. Nice to see you there. Yes, journalist is right, guys. Don't forget to tap the thumbs up button and subscribe. While you're here, write something in the chat. Some people listen to sad music when they are sad. Yeah. No, it doesn't make you feel better, Polly. No. At least for me, it doesn't make me feel better. I just actually feel worse. Austin, yes, you can text me on my Instagram. Martin, hi. I know everything about the visa. Really? You're now ready? It is an e-visa. You don't need to apply for a visa for long. It's only us Africans who need to do those things. For me, an African, if I am planning to come to Poland, I need to start planning in 2025. 2025 for me to travel to Poland in 2027. Daniel, uh, oh yeah, I'm trying because sometimes it gets overwhelming and then I have to skip. But when it's not overwhelming, like we're talking to everyone, we're saying hi to everyone. Austin, thank you for that. Velma, I'm going for my third year when I go back this semester. So yeah, 3. Chino, hi, blessings to you too. Nice to see you there. Welcome back, Cleophas. How are you doing? Long time no see. Lang, yeah, happy. Yeah, those are among my songs that I listen to when I am like not happy. Likiki, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. Halfway to 1,000, 10,000 subscribers. I don't know. I like. I used to think that I would have a celebration when I hit 1K, but I was actually sad. I know it's quite weird, but I was actually sad at that point. So I don't even know what to say. But so hopefully with time things will get better and maybe we can do something special for that time when it comes. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how that goes when I make 1,000. I've told you my fears. It's like the fear of being known, because then it means if 10,000 have subscribed to you, the possibility of that having my countrymates is like so high. And I love going to the market. I'll emphasize that I love walking to the market and doing my silly stuff on the road and not feel like someone is out there judging me. Juliet, trust me, you'll be better off alone. Stop waiting for somebody else's love. Please. True. That is the same thing, Jackie. That is my mindset. Every time I listen to sad music, it just makes me so sad. So I listen to like nice music. I love listening to I'm begging you. So put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging you. Put your loving hands out, baby. And then you scream in the house, and then the vibe changes. I be here, just jump, and I'm just a happy person. I dance, and it's like my mood just gets better. Let me see, Lucas. I don't know how to say that. That's a hard thing, Lucas. Sham, okay, hi. Cody will come back. But Paul, it is true. You've listened to the song, right? Journalist. I'm just telling you because I've gone through depression. I think it's the worst thing that anyone could go through. Remember, it was 2022. I was like so depressed, and at that point, the only thing that came in my mind is like nobody cares. Like yes, people be there, and that is why Polly, I keep repeating. For me, it's not like something I celebrate because it's like the more you have something that someone can pick up from you, can take from you, like people who just want to take, are just surrounding you. It means they drain you as a person, and I don't want to be in a place where someone is just there because of something that they can take from me. What are you giving me back as you're taking from me? Because I don't want you to drain my soul and I become so sad. Like those are the people you sit around for 10 minutes and you just feel like they're draining you, they're taking something from your soul. I'm talking about the spiritual side, and you feel like something is off always when they sit around you because they're always draining something from you. So I love having people that are genuine, but yeah, and just enjoying myself. I think I am the best company for myself. I enjoy my company. I will throw a whole party. I had a party before I put you guys online. I threw a whole party, danced in my house, sang so loud, had my music on loud in my pod. I was just having a time of my life, celebrating. Why isn't this thing charging? So yeah, Lisa, please write in English. Shama, okay. Twinkle, twinkle to you. I went looking for my buddy Hillbilly. God, do you want me to give you his Instagram? Lynch, I'm from Uganda. Johnny, hi, how are you doing? Jackie? Aww. Thank you, Jackie. But that's one of my favorite songs. Like I can just go to the bathroom and it's playing and I'm just like, yeah. That's the kind of music I listen to. So a lot of the times when people are like, oh, what's your favorite music? I'm just like, my music, you'll not listen to it because I love loud music. I love music that I put on here and just doo, doo, like that's the kind of music that is playing. Lang, thank you so much. Nikki. Chizolo, Zola, how is Zimbabwe? Nice to see you here. Nikki. Okay then. But yeah, depression is the worst thing. But for me at that point, I remember isolating myself. Like I didn't see my friends for 2 whole months. And I was not even, I didn't even think about it. Like I didn't even realize that even my friends hadn't reached out. My friends hadn't reached out for 2 months. And I was just sinking in depression. I remember being like, oh my God, now nobody cares. So Austin, if you ever feel like nobody cares, there is someone who cares. Your parents care. For me, what I did wrong was I didn't go to my parents at that point. I didn't go until it was like too late. I remember like the last day when I was like, oh, sinking and everything was just falling apart. Like that night. And then I went to this person and then I told him, can you get me this? And then they got me that I wanted. And then he kept asking me, why are you getting this? Because I'm telling you at this point I had sunk so deep into depression. And I'm just like, oh, I need it. I just need it. And they didn't ask, but I walk back and I remember calling and I was on my period. So it's like, you're feeling worse. Your moods are like literally out of the roof, like terrible at that point. So I was texting my dad and I'm just like, my papa, and I'm just like, oh, you do so much for me. I appreciate everything that you do for me. And then he was like, why are you talking like that? And I was like, nothing. I'm like trying to play it cool and just keep it simple. And because I'm telling him, because these are like this is my death. I'm like on my deathbed at this point because I'm like just trying to reach out. And at this point, I had stopped going to church because obviously when you're going through depression, the devil pushes you to leave the places that you seek solace from. So I had not been going to church as I should. And I remember him calling me and I refused to pick up because I knew he would know from my voice. Because when my papa calls me and he sees my eyes, he's just like, have you been crying? If he sees my face, he's like, are you sad? So I was just like, I'll not pick up this call. So if I do that, he will know what I'm going through. So he texted me and he's like, I don't know what you're going through, but I hope that God reaches you beyond what my words right now can do. And he was like, just know you're the most loved person in this world and never forget that. And I remember that pulled me out. And he just kept calling and just writing and sending voice notes. And because he's writing and I'm reading them, obviously, because obviously at this point I'm at that point, but I'm just like, because I am scared. I'm also a coward. At that point, I was a coward. So I'm just reading his texts, but he was there because I remember later on, like at around 3, he calls me and then I am talking to him and he's like, what happened? And I just told him it was just getting too much. I was like so overwhelmed by story. So depression is not a joke. If you're going through it, go and talk to people. I know you feel the urge to separate yourselves. Depression is not something you just be like, oh, you will get through it. No, it is something that you act on when it starts happening. Stefan and James, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Cody, what is your favorite song? Nikki, hi. Shama, I don't speak Hindi or some whatever it is. I don't know that one. Cody. Harry 208, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Williams, hi. Have you aspired to become a motivation speaker? No, journalist. No, I don't want to be a motivation speaker. You want me to lie to you? Polly, Nyaboki, hi. Shama, I don't speak Hindi. Let me see. You mentioned school. What are you saying? Yeah, and I'm a law student going for my 3rd year. John Kelson, welcome back. Nice to see you there. Peter Simple, hi. And Tapiwa, how are you doing? Yeah. I think a lot of things have changed. It's like back there was like, I remember the time even I sank into depression. It was because we had this run. Because remember when we came to university from high school, obviously this is like the first time we are living on our own. And for me, I had spent time alone most of the time because my mom used to go and work and like leave me at home alone. But I remember that was the first time I was alone. And then, like when we joined campus, at that point when I was pursuing my diploma, of course, we were going out like literally every weekend. We were out. We were out because that was like straight out of lockdown. People were celebrating their newly acquired freedom because they had been locked up for like 2 years. Because our lockdown went on even past the other lockdowns. We kept going back into lockdown, and so when lockdown was lifted, it's like everyone just rushed into the bars. Everyone wanted to get that sense of freedom. They wanted to enjoy the being freedom again, free again, being freed again. So we were going out literally every week. We did not care. It was not our money. Like we were going out every single day, and then that stopped at some point. Like most of the people stopped going out, and like the group was no longer meeting, and it's like whoop. It's just like they stopped the water right away without any warning. And then it's like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to deal with my life. Everything was just going south at that point. I thank God that the person who was supposed to be there that night, that the person I texted that night was the person I texted. Because if I had texted someone else and just told them I am hanging by a thread, I don't think they would have saved me. Because I hadn't spoken again, I had separated myself from my friends because I was just like, no, they would not understand what I am going through, so I had separated myself. But loneliness is not the best thing to be. So now I am alone, but I am not lonely. Like I spend most of my time alone, but I'm not lonely. So but though back then I was alone and I was lonely, but now I have found I've fallen in love with myself. I have fallen in love with my company. I have fallen in love with my place. I said it last time. I was like, make your home the best place in the world. Like every time you come home, be so happy to be home. Not be like, oh, I wish I could have stayed the other side longer. My mom knows when I say I'm going home, I'm going home. There is nothing you do to debate about that. We don't debate about me going home. I am going home because I want to be home. So make your home the best thing, not a place of sadness. I have a rule. I do not drink alcohol in my house, not even as a joke. Last time I had wine, but it was because and I just had a sip and then I was just like, no, this is not for me. So I didn't even drink it. If I have alcohol in the house, I'll wait until I leave my house and then take it there. Because one, I don't want to create a place where I'm dependent on alcohol. I spend most of my time alone. I'm a person who is always alone. So I don't want to create that environment where I feel comfortable to drink because drug addiction starts like that. you hide away from people and then start getting drunk, and then the next thing you know, alcohol is no longer hitting that spot. Then you're going in for something more. You do the weed, but the weed is not doing it for you. That's why I have issues with people who be like, oh, weed is not that bad. It's not that bad if you stick on it, but then at some point that weed will not be enough to give you the high that it was giving you before. And then the next thing you know, you're going in for cocaine, you're going in for heroin, you're going in for something that hits deeper than what you had before. So that's my issue. I don't do drugs in my house. I have never done drugs. That one I'm proud of when it comes to myself. Never done drugs. The only thing I have done was alcohol, but I'm also trying to get off that slowly. I'm not rushing myself. I think it takes a process. Um, because I initially never wanted to take alcohol because obviously my granddad had died, had heart issues, but then they said it was because it was dropped back to the alcohol that he had taken like in his previous years. So, but yeah, that's it. So Austin, you can text me, you can email me, but I can't call you. But I can check on you every once in a while when I remember, and I'll be like, "Oh, Austin is there. Let me check on how he's doing." Uh Polly, Peter Simple, hi. John, I am not healed. I told you guys I get my nose gets blocked most of the time. Abby, um, Abai, hi. Peter Simple, how is Kenya? What's the difference? What made the biggest difference to overcome it? I think the love. Papa being there throughout, because it's like I wasn't telling him what was happening. I have never told anyone what was going on at that point. I know what was going on. A lot of things were not going the way I wanted. I felt like I was lagging behind in life, and above all things, and I had made these decisions on my own, and then they were backfiring on me. And it's just like, how do you go to people and tell them the decisions I made in my life, I'm making it a living hell right now to even just wake up in the morning? Like the things that I thought would bring me so much joy have just backfired. So the difference was having someone that showed me that even as you're going through that, I don't even need to know what you're going through. He didn't even judge me to be like, why have you got yourself to this point? He didn't. He never asked at any point. He just told me, you are my daughter. I love you so much. You always have a safe place when you want to come back to me. Like, I hope you run back to me every time you feel like you're not loved enough, because there is no one who is going to love you. That is why I feel for people whose parents don't love them, or who don't have a relationship with their parents, because me as a human being, you meet me, I could be your friend Polly today, but then at some point I will walk away and not even care because we don't have those blood ties. So I feel like every time you have a parent, a friend who is so friendly, who's deep, because me, I have lost people that I thought were like so close to me, like what could separate me and this one, and then we separated. But it's like every time you have someone who will be there, who is not after what you can give them, taking. That's why I told you I don't like people who take to surround me, because what happens when I can't give you something? Then what? Are you going to take my life? So you need someone who is loyal to you, who is not going to who's not going to become a Judas. Because when we look at the story of Judas, it's not even just the fact that it was money, but this person betraying someone's trust. Someone who isn't going to betray trust, who you're going to tell, oh my God, I'm going through this, and then the next thing they're going to run to someone and be like, you see that one, you see her walking around looking like that, looking smart, they are going through this, they did not even have food in their house. So it's like, have someone who will be there and keep your secrets, be your confidant, and just like stand with you all the time, not like backstab you. So it's very important to have someone who loves you genuinely. Leave these friends that we find today who just want you for what you can offer them and not want to be there for you genuinely. Or have your parents, if it is possible, please cultivate a relationship with your parents, even in the worst moments. Like me and my mom have been through it, but then at the end of the day, it's like the love that we have for each other overcomes everything else. So always try to have someone on your side, that even when things are going bad, you don't need to go and be like, this and this is happening. They just need to look at you and see what is happening in your heart. That's the most important thing. That's why for me, I say, when someone comes to me and then they're like, Lorna, oh, I need you to do this, I can't help you, because even me myself, every time I leave this place, I have somewhere I go to refill. have a place that you refill that love from. If it is not you, people, go to God. You know, if God's love feels far away, it's only because you're pulling away from it, never because God has pulled away from you. So yeah, that's it. That's what made the difference, being able to go back to the places where I felt the most loved. And it's a sad thing. I told someone, the only reason to why you go around hurting some people is the moment you have love that is genuine in your life. You have people who love and care about you, that are genuine about you. They're not even that because you can offer them something. Something switches in your mind, something switches in your life. But a lot of people in the world today are used to having transactional relationships. You know, someone was telling me recently about something, but I'll summarize it because I was talking about a story another time here. I was telling you guys someone I was dating was pissed at me because I hadn't accepted money at some point. But you see that happen a lot of the time here. So a lot of people are used to transactions. Like, if you're my friend, what is your price? Like, I want to be able to put you under my control. Like, if I don't have you under my control, then it means we can't be friends. We can't just be normal friends. We need to have that transaction of how much am I giving you and how much are you giving me back. You know, like, I'm buying your love. People are not used to that, to doing things out of, like, people going out for them genuinely and just doing something out of the goodness of their heart. People are not used to that. A lot of people are not used to that. Like, there has to be something behind it. Like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this for me? Why is that person doing this for you? You must be giving that something. Someone actually said, oh, Lorna has everything that she has because she goes on business dates with rich men. You're not used to people giving you things because they're doing it out of the willingness of their heart. You've never had anyone in your life who does things because they were happy to actually just give you because they feel like, I can give this person without actually having anything holding me back. So you have to be very careful with the people you surround yourself, even as you're going through depression, but also the people that you pour into, because are the people that you're pouring back into you, or they're pouring into someone else, you know. Peter, hi. John, I'm not sleepy, I'm just having a slow day. Shema, okay. Journalist, well, journalists, those are stories we have to tell at some point. Inaya, welcome back. Nice to see you here. Inaya is complaining if people are not liking the live stream. That is what I was telling you, that you go around people that have an energy that surrounds them, and they drain your energy so bad. For me, I have social anxiety. So usually when I go out, I'm just like panicking and all that. But I'm like an extrovert. When you meet me, like in a good setting with my friends, I'll be an extrovert. I'm just like, oh, yeah, loud here, everywhere, like all over the place. But I'm also an introvert. So it's like, avoid people who drain you. That's it. So I told you, my biggest place, my most peaceful place is my home. There is nowhere you're going to find me having anxiety in my house. Me, I used to have panic attacks, serious panic attacks. Every time I stepped out to meet people, I would get panic attacks. And I remember going to church one day, they were preaching about the things, and then they were like, how can you be there when the Bible says that you're supposed to gather men to come to the kingdom of God, and you see people, you get a panic attack? Like, there is something wrong with you that you have to deal with. And I remember going back and I'm just like, but why do I get panic attacks? Because I saw people. Like, I would get serious panic attacks. I would be so anxious. I would be shaking. I would feel like I'm blacking out anytime. And then I stopped. I was like, if I don't feel like, if I don't want to be in a situation where I feel anxious, I'm not going to put myself in that position anymore. I will walk away. I'll go somewhere else. Like, if I feel like my energy is not vibing with that place, go away. Because the only reason to why I was having those panic attacks was because I was subjecting myself to the things that I was not supposed to even subject myself to in the first place. So now, no more panic attacks. You'll not find me like, I need guys. I remember one time I was going for an exam. So they bring the paper, we sit for the exam, then they give us the paper. They start giving everyone an exam. And then the guys come 10 minutes. We hadn't even started, but they come 10 minutes after giving out the paper because it was like a big hall. We were a lot of students. And then they're like, wrong paper. They take back the paper. Oh my God. They're like, you can go back and keep reading while you're here. Okay, 50, 80, 82%. I think we have something more. They're like, you can go back outside and keep reading. I got a panic attack. I could not handle it. I just, they had to like wind my face. Like for like a minute, I blacked out. And then they had to wind me and bring me back. But it was so funny. So now that has changed. So Polly, stop subjecting yourself to places where you should not be. Yeah. Ian, that is very true. Family, like if something is something that you can overlook, like overlook it and let it be. Don't look, because we forgive people for the worst of things. I have forgiven my friends for the things that was so bad, and I'm just like, if I can forgive a person that I was not born with, what about these people that I did not even choose? If something is forgivable, like let it be. If they are willing to change, if your family I'm not talking about these people who don't even seem like they're sorry, because for me, the moment you're not sorry, trust me, I am going to push you away as far away from me as possible. I don't allow anyone with energy that does not align with mine to be near me, not in my space. No, not happening. Emmanuel, my boyfriend. Emmanuel, I will not deny that my love for money is stronger than my love for you, Emmanuel. That is not something I will lie about. V Price, how is Miami? Nice to see that. Oh, before I will avoid situations, but now I don't avoid them even if I feel. Okay, Polly, that is a good thing. Over time, you get used to it. Emmanuel, hi. It's a long way to Entebbe. Martin, what do you mean it's a long way to Entebbe? Polly, I think growth is a lot of about acceptance for the things you can't change. Yes, very true. That is very true. Like you don't stress about the things that you cannot change. Like you just walk on and just keep moving. Um Alexander, hi, how are you doing? Ian, let me see. It's hard for people to believe others who will do very hard. It is hard because most people I used to that transaction. They're like, why is she being that nice to me? Why is she doing those things? No, I need to pay for this so that I don't feel. It's actually removing guilt from their side. They're just like, if I do this for her, if I give her this in return, that means I don't have the guilt that I owe them, or like I'm indebted to them. Alexander, hi. Abby, hi. Let me see. Do where I want to hear some advice if you want to do. Where? So for me, from the time I was 14, I knew I wanted to be a lawyer. 14. A lot of people that I went to school with didn't know what they wanted to do, because a lot of the things that they thought they wanted to do when they were 14 is not what they pursued. Me, on the other side, I knew I wanted to be a lawyer by the time I was 14. That's when I actually decided that this is the career I want to do. And from that time onwards, my academics were reflecting that that is something that I would actually go for eventually. If you want to pursue something, please go and pursue it. Because every time you want to pursue a major, for me, I wanted to pursue law. It was out of my passion for the law that pushed me into the career that I was pushing for. But every time you sit there and you want to go for something because people are telling you, oh, I get this a lot, you do better as a journalist. And then you go and do journalism just because everyone keeps saying you do better as a lawyer, as a journalist. Where is the contentment from that? Like you do something that is your passion. You chase your dream major because it's your passion. So you do it with happiness because this is something I chose for myself. So every time you put in effort, you're putting in effort because you're like, this is something I chose. Even on the days when you feel like you're not willing to do it, You're like, this is something that I chose. There is something that will always push you back into that place of passion. That is why they say passion, it is about addiction. Addiction is stronger than something, because someone has a passion when it comes to alcohol. Every time they think about, oh my God, I can go and actually smoke a packet of cigarettes, they're excited about that. So their passion pushes them, because they're just like, yeah, it's not, it's like, let me go and do that. Even when they're like, I'm going to stop smoking, it's like, but let me go back and just do it one more time. So it's like, don't listen to people. A lot of people are going to tell you, like, especially when it comes to my country, they're going to be like, oh, there is a lot of lawyers, there is a lot of doctors. Please, me, my saying is, there is a position for Lorna that God kept for me specifically. So when I get to that time where I'm going to do my I'm going to become a lawyer, there is that position for me, because I have seen people who have come last and become the first. I'm not the first, I'm going to be the last. So yeah, that's my mindset. Alexander, hi. Polly, home is comfortable. Yeah, very, very, mine is very comfortable, guys. I made my bed, guys. I have made a resolution. Every day I wake up, I have to make my bed, even if I'm going to go back in it the next few minutes. So I make my bed and then I go back in it. Didoa, is it bad thing if you dream? The dream college is in America. You should keep trying, keep applying to that dream. Let me tell you guys, you know how we speak things out of a joke? So when I was at high school, when I was in high school, not at, when I was in high school, I used to be like, my dream university today, no, like the dream university that I wanted back then is the university that I'm in today. But back then I used to be like, me, I'm going to go to this university and this university. But then when we left university, when we left high school, obviously, and we came into the real world and things were not going right, because my mom, by the time I left high school, that was when lockdown hit. And my mother was diagnosed with cancer. So the world stopped. I could not go into my dream university. So I could not apply into the university that I wanted. And then I went to do my diploma instead. This is me chasing my passion for the law. I told you, I chose my passion, my career when I was 14. My mother gets diagnosed with cancer. I have nothing. I don't have money to go to school at that point, because obviously everything is being put into my mother. My mother has stopped working at that point. And I remember pushing until I went to go and do my diploma in law. And I hadn't got into my dream university. I remember my friends going and applying for it. And one of them got in, I think, at that point. Yeah. And then the other ones didn't. And I'm just like, not my dream university, the university that everyone wanted to go to. Because obviously, if you're in Uganda, you know the university that most people want to go to. So I'm just like, oh my God, I could not go in. I didn't even have the chance to try to go into that university. I'm just like, I'll try the next time. So the next time I'm done with my diploma, tell me why my document refused to come out. Like, the deadline is this week. They release our results the next week after the deadline has ended. And I'm just like, I want to get into this university. And eventually, I think 2 years later, because I sat down because after my diploma, I lost that passion. I was just like, but why am I doing the law? It's very hard. First of all, it's very hard. That's very true. It requires a lot of reading. That the lockdown and getting into the real life made me realize that books are very, very far from reality. So I was just like so disappointed. And so years later, I realized that probably God doesn't want me to apply to the other university. So I stopped trying. And I remember the deadline. And this is not something that someone who is not spiritual will understand. So I remember refusing to apply. But I had the money, enough money just to apply for that university. Enough money, get me right. Enough money just to get me into that university. So I remember sitting on my bed. The deadline, it is like, tonight is Sunday, the deadline is Monday. So I have to apply that night on Sunday, because Monday is the time they're closing the applications on the online platform. So I tell God, if it is your will, please, people, don't try this. If it is your will that I go to this university, I will apply in it before the deadline. Guys, mind you, it is Sunday, the deadline is Monday. And I got to sleep. I went to sleep early. I went to sleep at 8. 10, I wake up. 10 p.m. I went to sleep at 8 p.m. 10 p.m. At 8, 10 p.m. I wake up and I'm just like, and I'm not even thinking about the application. I'm just there on my bed. And I try to sleep again because I'm just like, I went to bed early, but I want to sleep. I fell to sleep. And I remember the voice telling me so vividly, go and apply for that application. And I'm just like, probably that's just my mind because I was thinking about it before I went to bed. Then this, because we call it conviction if you're Christian. So I feel the conviction so deep and so heavy on my heart. And it just kept repeating, go and apply, go and apply, go and apply. Remember, I have enough money. So I go and I'm just like, I don't even know where the documents are. Guys, I put my things in different places in this house. Like if you ask me for my academic documents, I have to go in different corners to look for my academic documents. Tell me why. Everywhere I was putting my hand, I would find my academic documents. If I am like, now where is this document? I find it. Now where is this document? I find it. So I start doing the application. By midnight, I was done. I submit my application. I'm like, now God, I've put the hands in your hands. That I've put the things in your hands. And there is a pre-entry, obviously, because you have to be approved to enter into the university. And then we went for the pre-entries. Mine was terrible. I came out crying because I was just like, this is the worst thing that has ever happened. I've never felt so embarrassed and humiliated in my life. Remember, I had spent 2 years without being off school. Not 2 years, but almost 2 years. Because it's like one and a half, I think, 1.5 years. And I'm just like, I've never felt so embarrassed in my life. This is the worst moment of my life. But I go through. I don't know why I was even surprised. So this is I'm going to my 3rd year now. So now let me give you a testimony, guys. The intake I entered, that was the last intake of that kind. I just realized this year, and I was just like, wow. And like that time when we were doing our applications, I remember the dean, repeating it over and over. He's like, this intake is not even supposed to take place. This intake is not supposed to take place. And I was just sitting there yesterday, and because I was telling my papa, and I'm just like, can you believe that God can be so intentional about you that he will align everything for you to achieve the things that you ought to achieve in the time that you ought to achieve them? So anytime you feel like you're lagging behind, because for me, I remember in 2022, that's why I even fell into depression. I was just like, me, I'm behind. Like my friends are actually coming out of the things that I'm entering into. And it's just like, now I'm like, what? I went in the right time. I am the happiest person I can be. Sometimes it irritates me, and then I'm just like, why did I choose this career? But then I'm just like, oh, this is what I chose. I will stay with it. So, yeah, guys. Glory, glory. Chandu, hi, Jack Adams. People be writing common sense. Adams comes, and then with his commonless mind, he starts writing those things. Mitch, no, I'm not a traditional woman, but I'm not a feminist. Chris, bonjour, how are you doing? By the way, I'm physically challenged person. Sometimes other people criticize me over unconditional reasons of a sort, but worries everyone can't be there for you. But journalists, I can tell you one thing. That is for you to decide. Like, what the world thinks about you and what you think about yourself are two different things. Every time you let what the world thinks about you get in your mind, you will never be a happy person. You will never. Let me tell you guys, let me use an example because most of you have been here. How many times do we be on this live stream and then someone comes with the most disgusting statement and drops it in the chat, and then they just keep quiet. And then everyone is like, what? Why did they write something like that? Like, you guys see it. If I was that kind of person who goes away from the live stream and then I'm just like, can you believe someone called me an N-word, called me the N-word? And then I just usually tell them, but I am not a slave. My family has never been of slaves. My forefathers have never been slaves. So even as you're calling me the N-word, remember that. I don't even know. My lineage knows nothing of what it means to struggle on a farm. And I don't even mean that in the most to offend anyone, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. That even as you're telling me those things, you're calling me the N-word, I am not of them. That is why I don't get offended, because it's not a fact. Why am I getting offended over something that is not true? I know most of the times people are like, oh my God, Lorna, why do you even leave those people? I'm just like, leave them here, because that is a lie. They're not saying any facts about me. I'm not the N-word. I know you're trying to refer to my, but I'm not. I am not of them that you're trying to refer to. As you use the N-word, it's not for me. You're saying it to the wrong person. Someone came in the live stream last time and then they're like, go back to your country. And I was like, but I'm already in my country. I would get offended if I was living in Europe. And then someone told me, go back to your country. I was like, but I'm already in my country. I'm enjoying. That is why my flag flies so high every time. Like, that's why I even put emphasis on having this flag up all the time, because it's like, it's not me. So journalist, there is a difference of what people think about you and what you actually have to think of yourself. So every time you accept the things that people say about you and make them your reality, that is when you become affected by it. But me, I can't get affected by things that are not true. Like, unless someone comes and drops like facts. But what facts do you have about me that I have not dealt with first? So there was a time, like, I remember when we were in high school and people used to, like, especially when I went to a mixed school for the first time. Not for the first time, but again when I was like an adult. And then people would be like, oh, you with big boobs, and I would get offended. But now I know they are mine. It is a fact I have them. So am I going to cut them off? No! Marco, ciao, how is Italy? Let me see. Medra, Umar, how is Pakistan? Wafula, nice to see you in the chat, darling. Hope all is well with you. Mitch, I have told you, I think I am a mixture of, I don't want to use the word feminist because the representation of the feminists in the world is not something I'm proud of. So yeah, usually I would love to say that I'm a traditional woman. I love the most basic things. I've said this before here, I would love to sit at my home and raise my children. That is how my mother raised me. So that every time I say that, I don't even say that because I want to take someone's money. That is my reality. My mother raised me until I was old enough for her to go and work. So I'm not saying it because I'm trying to get some guy's money. If you feel like I'm trying to take your money, you're not the one I came for. Chanju, I study, I'm a law student. Eugene, welcome back. Nice to see you there. The major is animation, but that is the new world. You're going to make money. Animation, because like now people don't want any serious stuff. That is why you see the movies that have the most that lack even any sense of common sense in them sell more than the ones that are serious. That is why you will see that people who write actual stories, they don't sell because people are tired of being so serious all the time. And then people are like, you're not serious with your life. How can you be on life every day of your life? What am I doing with the other hours that you're not in my life? And then you're not allowing me to have these 3 minutes, these 3 hours of being on a live stream and being silly and making people happy, because this is what makes people happy. A lot of the people have lost the sense of joy in life now. People are too busy chasing money that they have forgotten that they need to look after themselves. So guys, if you come here and Lorna is being funny, laugh and go away. Even if you pick the wrong career, you can always start again. It's the fear of starting again. Like there is a story I will tell you, but not today. I am still hurt. I am still crying. Ian, always wanted to be a global voice when radio going back to school next year. Go for it, Ian. We are rooting for you, so wish you all the best. Kelly, thank you. Nice to see you in the chat. Wash, see, let me see. Hi. This must have been hard. The times, like, I think in the moment when you're going through something, you're just like, oh my God, how will I come through this? But the moment you go through it and you look back, and I'm just like looking at the reasons why I was even depressed, and I'm like, ooh. But guys, I'm not even demeaning anything, because at that point, you don't even see clearly. So anything that is you're going through at that point, it is hard. As you're looking at it, is heavy as it seems. It is not even light. It is after you go through at the end of the tunnel that you look back and you're like, But this tunnel was even actually lighted. It was not that dark. Manuel, hi. How is the dance mood? We are not in a dancing mood. Alan, good evening to you. I'm good. How about yourself? Raj, Mohammed, hi. Mary, Joseph, how are you doing? It's like God saying, girl, wake up and apply. And that is what was happening. Like God was just like, you pushed me to this point. Like now wake up. So I didn't sleep that day. Polly, yes, it did work out. So I don't regret that. Kelvin, hi, how are you doing? Ian Bufridge. Ali, hi, welcome. Nice to see you in the chat. Abi, let me see. Okay. Polly, no, everyone is intelligent. Just find where the intelligence comes out the most. Uh, Mordecai, I'm good. How about yourself? John, how are you doing? What's happening? We are just having a lazy Thursday morning. People like to write a narrative and run with it. I think they just spread hate further. Let me tell you, there is no one who can destroy people like a sad person. And I keep saying it here. I tell you guys, if I am sad, I will not come on the live stream. Usually I'll even come late because I'm just like, my mood is not in the place to go on the live stream. Our preacher last time was telling a story that this woman was watching a video on TikTok, and she watches a woman have a seizure. And right then this person has a heart attack. And then our preacher was like, how can someone have so much power? How can someone have so much power over your spirit that they can actually influence your health? So be careful of the things you even consume with your eyes. Because when they say your eyes are the windows to your soul, I'll stop there. Nicholas, I'm from Uganda. I'm Nikon. I'm good. How about yourself? I don't think people know how to get reactions when they are. That is why I'm just like, oh, please stay around. You have never felt loved like you're going to feel in this place. I know no one has ever given you attention. Even your parents have never given you this much attention. So please keep looking for attention. And people are just laughing at me, and then they're just like, oh my God, she just laughs through the hate. What do you want me to do? To give them an opportunity to get to me? I protect myself. Like, even as you're trying to get to me, get through the fortress first. Greek, thank you so much, Nicole. Let me see. I don't even know what that means. People are only here to what? Skito. What people are here only to do what? Oh my God, my messages had stopped coming. Let me see. Where did we stop? People are laughing at me. Let me see. We stopped, I think, around here. Mitch. Okay, if I am being honest, there is nothing women wanting financial. Let me tell you, people, about financial security. When it comes to a woman, and you have a choice, and I know even men would choose that because men love rich people. They say, look at how men behave around their rich friends, then you'll know why women love money. But I think as a woman, when you're choosing someone to spend the rest of your life with, I wrote that on my Twitter. So if you have my Twitter, you could see that. I remember writing that as a woman, when you're choosing a husband, you know how they say that a lot of the genes are influenced by the father. You're choosing that character. So everything that you don't like in that man is going to surface in your children. You're choosing their body. Everything that you don't like about that man's body will surface in your child. You're choosing their attitude towards life. So the way that man reacts in times of pressure, in times of happiness, in times of sadness, sorrow, and all that is how your child. There is a high possibility that your child will be like that. So for me, it's not even about the money. Like, I know, like, a lot of the people come here, but I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. And I'm just like, it's not about the money. And people don't understand. That's why when Hillbilly comes here, he doesn't relate. Because for him, he's like, but I have money. He told me, 27 women are chasing after me. Why? What do you have that they don't have? And I'm just like, the very reason to why you see that those 27 can accept you, but me, the only one who has refused you, is putting you on pressure, is the very reason to why I'm rejecting you. Because It is not about the money. How you react on this internet is also says a lot about yourself, because you're going to be like, but we were just vibing. And you're going on some random person's account and saying all the meanest things in the world. You were just reacting. Not my husband, please. I am sorry. I am sorry that I have a high standard, but I still have the opportunity to have a high standard and choose right. So I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. What am I doing? Aaron, for you, a troublemaker. Helen, darling, let me laugh and go away. Oh my God, Helen, I missed you. I hope you're still there. But yeah, nice to see the basically on the other side. I don't care much about criticism, but the actual thing that people feel or mindset. Put a fortress around yourself, journalist, and as you put that fortress, let it protect you, so that as you give yourself time to get to the place that you ought to be at, by the time these people come to get to you, you're ready to move into the battlefield. I don't care nowadays. Sometimes I'm just like, am I becoming emotionless? But it's not being emotionless. It is maturing to a point where I am aware of myself even before someone tells me. I was making someone laugh. I was telling them, they told me, but for you, you're so perfect. Like, your body is built so perfect. And what do you have that you don't feel like? And then I told them, I actually have an insecurity. It is not an insecurity that I feel bad about, but it's like something I realized about myself. And I was like, so that is like that. So I can tell you, in 10 years from now, someone is going to come and then they'll be like, Lorna, you look like this. How can you even brag, but you look like this? And I'm going to be like, but I discovered that 10 years ago. I put that to peace when I realized it. I came to terms with it. I was just like, that is how God built me. There is nothing I'm going to do to change that, you know. But there is someone 10 years from now that will feel like they have that urge. Their mouth will be itching and they'll be on the internet. That is why you like this. I am telling you now, I made peace with that matter. I feel the fact that you're motivated about wanting your own husband, the chances of you finding goes down if you prioritize a career. No, not me. I don't prioritize career. I tell you that every time someone asks me after what, so you're going to be a lawyer after school, then I tell them, no, I'm going to get married and have children. And then they're like, how can you aspire for those things? Let me tell you, every time I am talking about those things, I make fun, because here I said it last time, I have a cousin who had babies, not even a baby. She had babies back to back after she finished her degree. And then her dad was like, which means we took her to school to get a degree, and then after the degree she went and started having children like rabbits. Like a rabbit. So every time I think about it, I know they're going to say that at some point, oh, we took her to school to pursue the degree, but after that she just went to have babies. So yeah, that's my dream. I aspire to be someone's wife. I know we are in a world where people don't aspire for that, because the feminists are just like, go out and work. Please burn your wombs and go out and work. Please, I am keeping my womb. I am keeping my womb. Ian, what do you do? Someone is impacted by that, even if it's just do you, someone is impacted. Yeah, be yourself. Genuine people don't have to pretend. That's one thing. If you're genuine, you don't have to wake up one day and then be like, have I put on the cover that the media knows? Like, every time you engage me in a conversation, that is why I keep on saying the thing that I said last time, because I don't forget what I said, because that is me. Even as you come here and I give you shege, that is me. The same troublemaker that you see on the internet, that is everyone. That is what everyone is going to tell you about me. They're going to be like, that one is trouble, because they have seen the trouble in me, but they have seen the softness in me. They have seen the weakness in me. So you just have to fall in love with whatever side you see. But I can tell you one thing, I am a troublemaker, I am a peacemaker, I am a lover. But the most important thing is I'm a troublemaker. You're right, because I'm working for 12 hours, but sure is on your live stream. Okay, feminism in today's society is that is very right. I think I keep on saying this, and I know people don't understand. I've tried to engage into this conversation with a feminist here in Uganda, and they were just shouting at me. People have fought generations for you to go in school. Did I tell them that I wanted to go to school? I get tired all the time. I come back from school and I'm crying. You're there. People fought generations for you to be in school. And you think I'm supposed to brag about that people fought so that I could go to school? People are becoming more poor. People are in debt, deep in debt because of school. The school that you keep on telling me that I should appreciate because someone fought for me. What they were fighting for that time was theirs, not for me. I appreciate going to school, guys. Don't come for me, especially my mother. But the things have changed. And I was telling these feminists, and then they're just like pushing women empowerment. Before we even preach women empowerment, who pulls down women more than women? Women. It is not men who are pulling women down. It is women. That is my first point. But then that aside, like let me tell you, I'm at this point where I'm just like, I can deal better with a man than I can deal with a woman because women are so frustrating. I get frustrated with myself. What do you think I'm going to think about you? But that aside, when it comes to feminism, especially in Africa, but in particular in Uganda, I think the things that they're fighting for in Uganda are not what them, because for them, when the feminists here want to represent what they see in America, they want to replicate what they see in America. But the Americans have managed to get out of their homes. Like, you will not find the majority of men here refuse their women to go to work. That is not something that the Americans face on a daily. Like, you will find a very few men that actually want their, let me close my window, that will refuse their women to go and work. But here we have men that will be like, you will not go and work. I will beat you if you go and work. And then there is some feminist in Kampala who is telling women, go and work. When you go, strong independent woman, when your husband is not even allowing you to go and work, strong independent woman where? So we have to come to terms that even as we are fighting for feminism, especially in Uganda, I speak for my country, we have to realize that the things you're fighting for are not what the people are struggling with. You're fighting the wrong fight. You're fighting like the feminists in America who are just fighting to be equals to men. But here we are still fighting for women. I'm having issues with my internet. Oh, yeah, there it is. So I think we have to even change when it comes to the things that we think we are fighting for in my country. But that is for me speaking for my country. That is why I detest when it comes to feminists. And then the feminists saying, oh, we are fighting for you. Who are you fighting for? Not me. Not me. But that's my opinion about it. So the feminists will hate me. Trust me, I have friends who are feminists. Every time we have that argument, but I will still not break. I am not a feminist. Not the feminists of this world. Don't tell me strong independent woman when you're sleeping with 6 men behind closed doors. Tell me strong independent woman, you don't need a man when you're not sleeping with anyone's. They're the ones even stealing people's husbands and seducing people's husbands. And then they're like, but the men are trash. What does it make you who is sleeping with the trash? Williams, hi. Burrell, hi. How are you doing? Hillbilly, we have very productive. Hillbilly, we don't want to know. Yeah, but Tracy, hi. How are you doing? You really don't have. Okay. Hillbilly, what has your experience helped you with apart from writing poor English here? Can you stand up? Bob, I'm not interested. Let me see. Journalist, is your IG account? Yes, my IG is linked on my YouTube, my IG and my Twitter, and then my email. Mitch, let me see. Let's say you had your ideal husband and family. Can protect you. A good man, if he cheats, would you leave? Let me see your ideal husband and family. Money, looks charming, funny, tall, can protect you. Good man, good family man. Those are the 2 things you should remove from a man who cheats. Because when you're cheating, there is nothing that screams that I am not protecting my family like cheating on a family, cheating on your wife. Because you're telling me that you're going out there and cheating with someone who might be sleeping with 5 other guys, contracting STIs and HIV probably, and you're bringing it to your wife, and what protection are you giving your wife? You're going to be like, oh, but there is protection. Which protection? Were you there when they were making that protection? Good family man, never. Not when a man cheats. That is when the family breaks. Like you, by the time you go out to cheat, there is something in you that I will never be able to satisfy, and it has nothing to do with me. So I don't want anyone to be like, "Would you forgive the man?" I will forgive you because we need to raise the children. Just get a separate bed because I'm not giving you a divorce. I am now. I have grown and realized why Will Smith and his wife have stayed together for this long. Because I am not a person for divorce, but trust me, you'll never sleep with a woman again. Not because I even stopped you or threatened you, but you'll never sleep with a woman again. Joey, okay, thank you for your contribution. Hillbilly, get a life. You're cool. Nice to see you here. My day was fine. John Okoro, hi, how are you doing? She says Shaggy. Yes, I said Shaggy. I'm sleeping now. It's lovely to listen to you. Okay, Polly, stay safe. Let me see Ian. Ian is laughing. Emmanuel, random thoughts. Hi. Money answered all things. Hillbilly. Money is called Mammon for a reason. Jadeja, hi. Yeah. I'm 27. Okay, Mitch, that is nice. Nice to meet people. Without money, try paying money. Hillbilly, the Bible that I read says you go out with money and buy. Hillbilly. Hey! When the Bible says give what belongs to Caesar and what belongs to God, I just give my praise to God. That is my mammon. If you accept, for you go and work for your money. Money has answered me. That is one thing I keep on saying. For you people, you'll be there. Money will answer me. Me, I'm not going to be there and chase money. Every time I come here and tell people, I just crave to be a stay-at-home mom. Someone's like, which man is going to marry you? Do you know the conversations I have with my God before you judge me? You people! You'll be scared. Let me see. Mitch, I pray Uganda doesn't become like I'm a true feminist. To put myself in a position where I'm a woman. That is good, Mitch. A true feminist. Me, I'm not a feminist, guys. I'm a traditional person. Omar, I'm from Uganda. Hillbilly writes some good English. I struggle. Like your English strains my eyes. Hillbilly. That's the problem. Wanji, hi, how are you doing? Smaya, hi, nice seeing you there. Rob Roy, how are you doing? Living Legendary, hi, relaxing gamer. Martin, why is it a long way from Entebbe? It is not a long way. Not a long way. You can sit through it. If me, I can sit in that long journey to come to Poland. What about you? I told you people, I don't know. Like at some point, I was like, "Is it me?" And I had friends who have been in those Western countries, and they were telling me about the hookup culture, and like, because this friend of mine was telling me that he had a hookup, and then he just didn't talk to the person again. I was just like, because I kept telling them, "What happened to the girl you spoke to?" And then they were like, "We went our separate." And I was like, "How do you guys do it? How do you walk away from someone that you had that I don't know, like it happened." And I was like, I need to be like you people because right now, but by that time I was seeing, I was like, right now I need to have this, It failed. I can tell you. Ego or something like that. I don't condone cheating, even though I have. Mitch, don't worry. I'm not a saint when I am talking about people who cheat. I am not a saint. I've had my share. Because at some point, I've ever been in a relationship where the person is cheating, and then you just keep. So at some point, I was just like, but he keeps doing it. What if I do it? And then it happened, and I'm sorry for this. And I had a moment of reflection, and I was just like, so when I cheat back, is it because he was a bad person, or because I have a bad character that is okay with cheating? And yeah, guys, I am a work in progress. I am not saying I'm the most perfect person, but people, I sat back and I was like, oh, it actually speaks to me, about me, because even as he's cheating, it speaks about himself, and even me cheating, it speaks about me. Gavin, okay, let me see. Martin, okay, Mitch, when women step out is because they have spiritually. She's looking for the next. Ah, maybe I think when it comes to emotional connection, let me tell you, one time we had this fight with my ex now, but we had this fight, and I had a moment of uh, clarity, because when he pissed me off, instead of sitting down to talk to that person and telling them that this and this happened, tell me why my head told me to go and pick up the call and call the person that I felt more comfortable talking to. So every time you have a woman, but then she has people that pour into her. And I'm not saying pour into her sexually, but or physically, but emotionally, because that's the most important thing to a woman. Anytime you're a woman, that is why men, they tell you that women cannot have a male best friend, because every time a woman has a man who pours into her, at some point, even if she does not intend to sleep with that man, there is a connection that raises, and she just feels comfortable sleeping with that man, because he has touched places that not even your penetration can touch. And I'm sorry to be so blunt, but that's the truth. Aaron, having text. Let me see. Okay, I speak for the majority of females and males, not all females. Okay, London. Let me see. My colleagues are asking why I keep looking at. Oh, Ian, enjoy. There are definitely women out there who take advantage of today's society. It's horrendous. Most women don't want to be sleeping. Yeah, yeah, that is very true. But then, because when especially like people were here, and because for us, usually when the feminist activists come out, the female women activists come out, and they're just like, that men are trash. We are like, but you're going back home and kneeling for your husband. The very things you're telling us to not do for our men are the very things you're doing behind the closed doors. You're telling us that you're shouting like this, and you're going back and shouting at your man like that. These women are kneeling for their man, because obviously here in our culture you kneel down for people. And these women actually make meals for their husbands. These are women who wake up in the morning as she's going to work. She makes breakfast for the husband, makes sure the man is packed, or she makes sure that as the maid is working, she's in control of everything. And then she's here, leave your man, and then also you're leaving him. I was watching a clip on Instagram last time, and then some woman was like, she left her marriage because she had this guy, side man, who was hitting on her. And at some point, she was just like, she wanted to sleep with this man. So she went and filed for a divorce, and they separated very well and all that. So her husband actually moved on, got married to met someone after a year, got married, and this woman is regretting it. I was like, I have gone from a point, I understand people are terrible. Men and women are very bad people. You people, even Lorna is a bad person. But what in the world makes you so comfortable saying that I wanted to go and sleep with this man? Tell you, man, like we have been together 10 years, but what you were doing 10 years ago does no longer hits it for me. Like, change something, change the environment. Why are you signing a divorce just like that? You're coming in a world where us the single women are still crying. You think you're going to find anything? Hey, ah, the very people you think are pushing you, they're telling you, do this. Hey, you people are bad. I remember one guy telling me, the person who was telling me, end the relationship. Why is that man stressing you? This person was in my man's DM telling him how I am a bad mannered person. telling him I should be a better match for my man. People are a very bad person. The people who are pushing you, please end that relationship. Do this and this. If you're not making the decision yourself, I don't condone people who I don't condone what domestic violence. I don't want those things. Men who beat women, you're very bad people. But even your friends who are pushing you, do this. That man is doing this. You do what he does. If he's cheating, also go back and go and cheat. We shall sit with them and talk about you. They will tell us the whole story of how bad mannered you are. I am humbled being here, giving words of encouragement. It's really journalist, that is good. That is good. Thank you so much. Women look for quality men. Look for quality women. There are some women that look for quantity nowadays because women are competing with men. we want to be equals to men. So they are competing. You go and sleep with 20, I'll also sleep with 20. Woo-hoo! Look at AIDS looking at you and being like, welcome to the family. You people, me, I fear those things. Davison, good morning, good evening, my time. I'm good. How about yourself? Games by the 1,000. It's not a top, it's a dress. Rafik, hi, how are you doing? Carlos, okay. Thank you for honest as a woman. It's never okay to get revenge. Yeah. Even men themselves. But let me tell you guys, there is a high for me, I believe, men how they be like, me, I can never forgive a woman that has cheated. Men actually forgive their women for cheating more than women forgive their men. Because the moment a woman finds out you cheated, she'll never give you peace in that house. Every time you come back, she wants to go through that phone, see what is going on. But a man, I see men have saved their marriages because they'll be like, probably I treated her badly. For me, in my situation, I have seen men forgive their women for cheating more than the women. Aaron, power into high courage. I meant that emotionally. Kellen, hi, how are you doing? You people make me say things. You get me in trouble. Oh my God, what are we on? You people. For me, my messages don't come. Do you know that? So I'm looking at the things. I'm like, probably they have stopped. I love conversing with you. You're honest. Okay, Mitch. Most people find it as arrogant. Someone yesterday said you're very arrogant, and then they said something else. But I was just like, I don't care. Someone removed them in the chat. Me, I was going to give them shige for the next 30 minutes because I love drama. Debbie, happy birthday to you. Let me see, Yard. Dav, let me see. This is my first time. Okay, that is good to know. Mitch, okay. Do you have any kids? No babies yet. I am still a virgin. I'm joking, guys. I don't have babies yet. Ian is laughing. Debbie, happy birthday. Let me see. I don't like domestic violence. Any man who me, by the way, let me tell you guys, I hold the theory that a man who beats you threatened to beat you before he even married this man. I remember someone coming and telling us about someone. They were like, he beat me. And then I was like, we all feared that man before you dated him. We were actually shocked that you were dating that man. Hey? We knew he was capable of, and for you here, I could not believe the man hit me. Hey! Did you see it at some point? Let me tell you guys, if there is anything I take so serious, someone will be like, it's not that serious. Why are you taking it serious? Any man who threatens to beat me when I'm dating, I am sure he will beat me when I'm married to him. Even when a man jokes, I can slap you. That is not a joke to me. I take it so serious. Anil, hi. One girl told me I'm her sex hit list. I knew too many people who have had her. So being she was different. How would I? Aaron. Don't worry. I shouldn't be on your list because I might be that kind of girl. I'm joking. Did you say it? Yes, it is actually celebrating like we have got someone new in the camp. Looking at you celebrating. Because why are you competing with men? Because the things you want to compete with men, those are the things men want. To just sleep with random women, and then you want to compete, you want to be equal to men. I don't want to get AIDS. Mitch, of course, you could have that mentality where But you as a woman would be okay with the fact that you went. Yeah, you stooped down to someone's level. That's the worst thing. Let them feel bad about themselves without pulling you along with it. Most of the relationships where the man forgives the women never work out. And yeah, but let me tell you, men forgive and actually don't bring it up. But a woman, eh, that is if you're not ready to forgive, don't forgive. Just move on. If you feel like every other time you look at this person, you remember what they did, just leave them and go. For me, that is it. Me, my theory is when it comes to a man I am dating, if I do not have the respect enough to be with you as my man, I will leave you to go because I don't want to disrespect you with my mouth because the mouth is a sword. Every time because you're bitter and then you keep going to people and telling them he did this, can you believe he did this, and then you walk back to this man, but the people you told have not forgiven this man, so you've disrespected this man, not in your eyes because for you think you still have the respect you have, but the whole society you walk in, the friends you hang around with no longer respect this man. They see him as saja saja. In our language it means just some random man like that, some random man, very useless man in community, that is what it means, saja saja. Uh, Journalist, okay, God bless you too. Stay safe. Davison has a lot of regret. My man doesn't have my ex-man doesn't have regrets. I think he's happy now. He has freedom to look at all the girls because the number of girls he has, I don't even have those friends in my book list. Jackie sometimes will give such advice. Totally want you to join. Yes, that is true. Sorrow loves company. Sad people love company. That is why you see people going on the internet being like, "You're this, you're this. That's why you look like this." I am like, please feed the sadness. Keep feeding the sadness in your heart. But for me, I'm not going to join you. You'll not make me sad today. Hey, wrong place. Mitch, I'm not a virgin. I was just joking about that. Charlotte, hi, how are you doing? Our journalist wrote what? Free Palestine in this live stream. I have not held anyone captive. I swear. Muhammad, I'm live chat with you. Yes, you are. I'm good. How about you, Muhammad? Jackie, they don't beat. They beat them, but they don't leave the relationship and then tell you. I know. They don't tell you why. They will just be like, yes, there is no reason for you to join relationships. There is no reason for you to join relationships, but they're not telling you. I tell people because these people who are telling you, you're okay being single, they are flaunting their man. Let me tell you, the times when, like, it's a sad thing, but it's the truth. The time when I posted my man the most, I was trying to feed something in my soul, because I'm just like, oh my God. At this point, I need a reminder to why I love this man. And then there is people who have a similar mindset to me. They're posting their man because they need to be reminded of why they love this man. And then for you say, "Oh my God, power couple, happy couple goals," but you don't know that as you're writing that, you're actually feeling someone's sadness in their heart. And then I was thinking about, how the people on the internet be like, "And my man got me a car, and my man bought me flowers." Some of the times men are apologizing and then the women are just like, let me post this. It's good for content. And then you're, oh my God, couple goals, happy couples. I want to be like you when I grow up. Keep wanting to be like people who were beaten last night and been apologized with. They apologized to them with cars. Okay. Hi, grandfather. How are you doing? Wesley, let me see. Malawi. How is Central Africa? Malawi. Okay. How is that? The men don't do that. Do that. Forgive, honestly. If a woman has her neck taken care of, kids are good, build a page will be okay. Let me see. Mitch, I am not available. I am working on myself. Grandma. Okay, please send the money. We shall. You are people who go through things over and over again, Nolan. Yeah. But you can't force it. That's true. But yeah, guys, as you're there admiring people on the internet, couple girls, I want to be like you when I grew up. and then you grow up and be like that person, and they're beating you every single day because you are praying for a man like hers, not knowing that the man like hers was actually a person who was beating her every single day. Guys, let me go to church. It's 7. It's church time. 7:19. I have to go and dress up and go. Maluleke. How are you doing? The laugh after I'm working. No, no situationships anymore. No more. No more situationships, guys. But they are good. They are good. They are good while they last, guys. I'm sorry, I need to add that. So if you're not of thick-hearted like us, me, I'm lying. Me, I'm not thick-hearted. Me, I cry all the time. Don't go for it. Can we meet where? In heaven. Please, I don't want to go to heaven yet. But I'm joking. The next person I date, call me right. I'm going to marry. That is why I'm refusing to date anyone. So, Meal, what does that mean? Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. The next person in South Africa, send me the money. I come to South Africa. Cape Town, I want to come. The next person I date, I'm marrying. Grandfather. Darling. Mwebajjajjaba mwe balabika nze nga balabika bulungi. Okay. Your grandparents look like me? Your grandmother must be so lucky. I am working on myself. Everything is a process, yes. I don't want to get into the next relationship. Yeah. It is not even marriage on my list. The next person I marry must. Thank you, Sapil, for the love. I must marry. Must marry. I will not say that we are going for a burial because I don't have murder in me. I was going to say that, but that's a dark joke. You're living in Cape Town, okay? That is nice. But yeah, the next person I date, we are getting married. Never been to Africa, but my roots are from there. I'm Dominican. You should come to Africa. You should. If you're of my skin color, no, I don't want to leave my country. Thank you. I'm from Uganda. Nothing is good. Okay, we are ending the live stream. Aaron, stop lying to the world. But you should come and experience Africa one time, especially for people who are dark skinned like me. African skinned, I know they call us black, but you're chocolate skinned. Please come to Africa and try to experience what that is. Penny, hi, how are you doing? Thank you, Aaron. Come to Africa. No, Ian, please. You start from Uganda. So you see, Mitch, come to Uganda. No, come to Uganda. Come to Africa. I don't know, wherever you go, but go to a country where they have like the same skin, and just experience what it means to be in a place where you don't even have to feel like you don't fit in or something like that, where everyone is like your skin color. Let me tell you, I think what those people who come here and then they're like, oh, Africa is like this and like that. The issue is that when you come to Africa, we don't see the difference between a black person and an African person. We don't. And I know there is that urge because you have been used to being profiled all the time, and now you're being in a country where you're walking and no one even knows that you are American until you have to be like, oh, I'm American. But people, every person who has there, obviously you don't remember where you came from because obviously generations later, but every black person should visit Africa one time. Not because they want to seek relevance. I have an issue with those people. But because you want to experience what Africa is, living in a place where you're not profiled. I think it heals a lot. I think a lot of people are traumatized when it comes to racism. So yeah, come to a place where everyone is like you and you don't have to walk and worry about who is going to look at you. Don't talk about who you're from, where you're from, because the moment you tell us that you're black and you're from America, we are going to expect money from you because you're rich, you're from the land of opportunities. So please don't blame them for wanting that opportunity to reach their pockets too. When am I coming to South Africa? I don't have that money. What if I'm trying to experience Uganda with me? I'm not available. Penny, write in English. I don't even know what that means. I second that motion, Ian. Uganda should be on top of the list. Situationships are bad, but they help you heal. No, they don't help you heal. They actually, let me tell you, there is nothing that will put you in depression more than a situationship. Even these normal relationships don't even hurt. Guys, allow me to heal, then I'll come and tell you my story 10 years later. Richie, you're not recognized here, but you're welcome to the live stream. K Monga, okay, Jennifer Maseko, how are you doing? Can I come? No, you cannot come to my place, but you can come to Uganda. Aaron, black, yellow, red for a reason. Uganda representing. Africa is synonymous with black. Please, K Monga, let them not lie to you. No, 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 no. Any African who thinks they are black, stop being deceived. That's why I tell you all the time. You're not black, you're African. Please, that is who you are, African. We shall not have that argument here. Issa, hi. Louis, hi. John, hi. Let me see. Africa start from Ghana. Today I read somewhere that were like Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt. I didn't know that. Sandora, you sympathize with Africa, with my Africa? Why are you sympathizing with us? Me who ate my food. It is no longer that thing of eat your food. There are children in Africa who don't have food. Me, I have my food. What are you talking about? Just me, my phone has been charging for 3 hours and it's not full. What has happened to my charger? Louis, hi, Maluleke. Thank you for that. Mr. Johnny, nice to see you. Have a nice day too. I love Uganda though. Aaron, of course, you're supposed to come here. You're welcome. Aaron, Putra, hi. Guys, let me end the live stream. I need to go and pray. I told you guys, you need to have someone that pours into you. God pours into me. So let me go and sit in the word, listen to the word, and just take a moment to pray with God and tarry in the presence of God. Because if there is no God in my life, there is no me. We call ourselves black before. The Romans call us Africans. Before the Romans, the Romans live in Africa. Oh, I am African, please, my dear. I look like your sister. K Monga, yes, that's for another day. Putra, okay. Like that type of no, like not that, like that. I like that type of yeah, the spiritual kind, sitting in the word. Yeah. How did you know? Remove that from the live stream, Aaron. Now that I have said that, okay, I'm going to live stream from home. So let me put on charge and watch live stream. Aaron, remove that. Guys, let me go. So you want us to call ourselves, is it the Ashanti tribe, the Ashantis or something like that? K Monga, do you want us to use that one? I am not black. Even black is not something that was indigenous to the continent, was it? It was not. So K Monga, your argument loses sense when you say that Africa was not indigenous to the people, but then black was indigenous to the people. But black was the result of slavery. I am not a slave. When I say it, and I told you I'm not willing to have that conversation, but I am not. Darling, I am not. I have never been under slavery. Aaron. Ian, okay, stay safe. Let me see, Luca. Okay. Bye, Rafiki, bye. Let me see, can you talk? Twerk. Eric, hi. We are ending this. Carmen, hi. How are you doing? Guys, let me end the live stream before I become political. Too political for your liking, you all. Let me remove this so that I don't come back to rubbish, but living legendary. It was nice meeting you. Eric, that means you don't know the difference of colors because this is black, this is brown. I'm going to change your mindset, you people, slowly by slowly. Uh, Black poison, I will kick you. uh, we shall change your mindset slowly, slowly. By the time we get to 2020, 2030, yes, and I am telling you, say brown. Good night, guys. Have a nice day. See you guys tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, probably 3 o'clock my time, Eastern time, Eastern Africa time, or whatever it is. Francis, hi, bye.